Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And later we're going to put our fingers each on the other side of a toilet paper roll and look each other in the eyes and say a haiku about what we mean to each other naked.
That's what you do on the eve of almost Halloween. I don't know if you guys know that. It's an ancient Celtic tradition.
Yeah, that's how you know that you're in touch with your manly feelings.
By the way, hope all you guys out there in near and around the Tampa area, hope everything's going well. I hope you guys get out or whatever, because that looks like a monster bitch of a storm coming, like a big one. And I wish I could say that in the bedroom, but I never can. But I can say this about this weather pattern. It's a big one, and it's coming right at you.
But
I don't like to tell myself tales outside of school, so I choose not to say them. I don't want to tell myself lies. I have enough lies, but no, yeah, I really do hope you guys are. I'm praying for you guys, because that after Helene, that thing is, woo, bad.
That's how it works, man. It's crazy. Like right after one, like another one's going over the same area. It's not right, man. It sucks. But yeah, you guys stay safe, man. Hopefully,
I would just die. I would stay where I saw the traffic, dude. I was like, fuck it.
That would be you.
I would. I'd be like, I get to be surrounded by all my action figures. I got to go be all my action figures and you know what? Don't ever cut me off when I'm in the middle of making a terrible joke. Don't you ever do it. And by the way, I'm just going to let you know, I faked it.
Our last stream got monetized.
I faked it every time. Every orgasm was faked. No,
well, so did I.
I really would. I would just stay behind, because I just don't want to deal with the traffic. I feel like I'm good. I'll just weatherproof.
So many people like do that, and I agree with you. That would 110% be you. I'd be like, yo, we're evacuating, Jay. Like, it's gonna be gnarly. You're like, no, I can't, because my door hinge needs WD.
No, I'd be like,
get the car.
I'd be like, nah, I'm good, man. Don't worry about it. I'll be good. It's probably not gonna be as bad as you know how they over exaggerate. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, I don't need to get.
But no, it does look really bad though. It does look really, really awful. And I mean, they keep on saying that about the time it makes landfall. It's going to be like, I think they're showing a category 3, but like right before that, it's category 4. But I feel like there's only a few mile-an-hour difference between what they're showing, that it could be a 3 and it could be a 4. But either way, the sustained winds on that is mega.
Now that sounds like me explaining my penis size to a woman. It could be 3, could be 4, but it's a mega.
The sustained winds, the sustained ejaculate is mega. But
exactly.
But no, it's pretty terrible, dude. And like, especially if you look at the Helene thing, and those guys are still like, I just went on, I guess the power cooperative for the area around Helene is Duke Power, I think. And I looked up like how many people are still without power.
Why do you know that?
On the outage map? Because I looked it up. I had to, because when I was out of power for 26 hours, so I had to I was constantly going to the outage map around here. So I just went to the outage map in and around North Carolina, which is Duke Power Operative, or Duke Power Company, and they've got you guys are still thousands of you guys without power. It's insane.
Well, they're not watching right now.
No, they're not. But maybe they're but I was just explaining that
you said you guys like they were watching.
Not you guys. Well, no, not you guys. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you guys.
How's the hurricane? Can you take a picture out of your window? Put your camera out your window and join the Zoom.
Maybe they're watching on dial-up. No.
Crazy stuff. Yeah. Tonight's gonna be fun, guys. We have 3 movie reviews to do. We'll try to keep them spoiler free as much as possible. It is a live stream, so be aware, as my headphones told me when I plugged them in, that they're gonna die, because I don't know, they've been sitting on a charger all day and now it says they're gonna die. But be aware that it's a live stream, anything could happen. But VHS Beyond, Joker 2, and that big fat piece of wiener dog, Salem's Lot.
Well, there's a lot of big fat wiener dogs going on in today's reviews. 2 of them at least. The third one's all right, but which was you know what? I actually just got done watching that about an hour ago. VHS Beyond. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna. I actually enjoyed it for the most part. I didn't think I would, but it was actually pretty good. It didn't scare me. It didn't make me faint like the first VHS one, but overall it was really good.
Do you want to jump in on VHS? Let's just do it right now.
Let's tackle that cassette VHS box.
Beyond this. Windsor,
go ahead.
The Buttress of Windsor.
No, dude. So as you guys know, I'm sure you guys are mostly familiar with the VHS series, an anthology horror collection. It's pretty much the same. They find 2 VHS tapes in a collection of an estate sale, and then on those tapes are possible proof of in this particular VHS series, alien encounters and aliens.
Yeah,
it's so each. I don't want to again, it's really they're pretty easy to spoil, so I want to be as vague as possible. But I think there's like 6 stories, might be 5, I can't remember. But I will say they all range. I think they all were in my. I think that I would give them all about 7.5 to a 9. I really enjoy the first. I really liked the first story a lot. I can't remember, the Stork, I think it was called. I like that story a lot because
I figured you like that one because it's video gamey.
Yeah, it was, dude. That's exactly what it was. It was extremely video game. It looked like a next gen Resident Evil video game. And even near the end, when he's like, "Welcome to Warden," it was like "Welcome to Stars" or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm digging this. Yeah, it was a really cool, and they actually did a really good job with the CGI in this as well. I don't know if they use a lot of practical. I guess they did use some practical stuff for like the blood effects, but they mixed the CG really like well enough to where it's not like bothersome and it's not like tiresome. You actually did enjoy all the CGI in it. I did anyway. So yeah, the first story is the best.
The first, my favorite story was the what do you call it when you jump
skydiving?
Like a big idiot. Yeah, skydiving. The skydiving one was my favorite one. Can't say exactly where it goes, but if you've seen it, there's one shot in the trailer that shows a certain creature, and I was like, "What is that?" But it had both of my one of my favorite storylines in it, which, well, we've already said it. It mixes the idea of the extraterrestrial encounters with skydiving out of a plane, and just man, how the hell they shot that was just awesome. Like, not only did you get to see they're expecting one of us in the wreckage, brother, when they come out there and seeing all that go on in the sky, which a piece of it's in the trailer for sure. But the way that they did the creature, I thought was cool. All of it, man. That one actually freaked me out the most. But those are two of my biggest fears. So
yeah,
but the first one was really good.
Cool. The only one, the second story of the Selena Gomez chick that turns out to be something that she's not, that was stupid. I didn't like that one at all. I kind of was like, yeah, I get it why it's here, but it kind of felt disjointed, like it didn't belong in the anthology series overall, because it didn't really make sense what was going on there. Like, as far as if you watch that story, it's the story right after the Stork. It doesn't fit the theme of what they were going for at VHS Beyond. I don't know. It just didn't fit the theme for it. Neither did the fourth story. The fourth story in the show, I liked it, but it was like a mix of Human Centipede and Tusk. But it like, again, it was just out of order. It was disjointed. Like, you'd go from, like, we're talking about anal probing around here with some aliens, some green skin folk, good old American green skin gray folk. And then we're talking about like body mutilations and turning people into weird creatures. I don't know, man. It was just weird. It was a good story, just really disjointed. Didn't really fit. It didn't belong in this anthology.
No, 100%. I agree with you. Like, it was weird that they did that. Like, it's like if they could have had 2 more alien stories, it would have fit perfectly. But I did like the one you're talking, the body horror one specifically, the Tusk-ish one. I did like it. It was funny. It was the exact fear you have when you drop off your pets because you're going on a trip and you need someone to watch them. Not your exact fear, but I mean, actually, I've never had that fear in my life, but now I kind of do. But that was good. Yeah, I liked them all decent enough. You're right. The second one wasn't the best just because it was just like, okay. But I see what they were going for there. I do see what they were going for with their super famous person. Really was kind of Smile 2-ish in a weird way. But it just didn't fit. And it was a surprise. I like how it was
I might be reading too much into it. I wonder if it was like a nod at like the fact that some of these pop stars that people worship aren't really creations of their own. They're just studio made, bought and packaged.
Yeah. I know that they hire people specifically for this, right? So they get them to do these specifically. So I don't know if they just decided halfway through that most of these are going to be aliens or what. But it's interesting, dude. Benjamin Love just brought this up. He's got a great point. The people who worked on these, Benjamin. The people who worked on these are interesting. I'm trying to see which ones did which, like which director did what. So because so Jordan Downey did Stork. Fur Babies, which was the Human Centipede / Tusk one you were talking about. Yeah. That one's done by Justin Long, and his brother directed that.
He never got over Tusk. Neither did his acting career. So he had.
Oh my god, I didn't even connect that. Like,
he never got over Tusk, and he had to do. His acting career never really got over it either. So he's like, well, those that can't act, direct.
You shut your mouth, all right?
I love Justin Long.
Is a national treasure.
He is a great guy. He's good.
Yeah, I guess I wonder if Kevin Smith got mad. He's like, "You stole my idea, you son of a bitch."
Well, if you look at, he all did it. I mean, for me, it was like Human Centipede too, not the sequel, but it was like also like Human Centipede.
Slight bit of just pooping in someone's mouth.
Well, the second and fourth movie, I keep it calm. Short movies or short stories were good. Again, they were just disjointed. They really didn't feel like they belonged in that anthology. The last story, which you save the best for last sometimes, and sometimes you just save the best for last because they were last. It wasn't that great. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just kind of like I didn't know what was happening because the problem with it is like the story was interesting enough and it kept me entertained. But then when they get going in it, and the juice is getting ready to be squeezed, I can't see what the hell's going on. I can't see what this thing. It's like the camera got. It's like I understand that it's the VHS quality and stuff, but I was like, holy shit! Can someone put on a floating light? Do they not have lights in space? I mean, do they not have like something like a solar panel?
The last one it's basically, so that one's directed by Kate Siegel and written by Mike Flanagan, and it's basically a found footage, huh?
Peggy Bundy?
No, Kate Siegel from all the Mike Flanagan's wife.
Katie Seagal is, I guess, Peggy Bundy.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that had. Yeah, definitely two different people there for sure. That'd be hilarious if that actually was her, though. But no, it's like it is a found footage version, basically, of Steven Seagal's classic "Fire Down Below." No, what am I thinking of?
Steven Seagal?
No, not "Fire Down Below." The greatest alien movie of all time. We met the guy.
Fire in the Sky.
Yes. It's basically a found footage idea of Fire in the Sky in its own way, but you're right. It's just, it was frustrating because like you can't see shit. And she's talking so fast. The lady that's running behind the camera is talking so fast and in such blurbs that it's super hard to follow. And it's definitely the nerdiest one out of all of them. Whereas like it gets really deep into details and like super technical shit. Yeah. And like people who are super into UFOs and shit will drool all over that. And I'm into it, but not the sciencey part of it. I just like being scared.
I didn't mind the sciencey part. I wanted to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So the best part of the short story, you can't see shit.
Yeah. So that's 100% true.
I couldn't stand that part. I was like, God, turn on the light. But then they're like, no, that would take up our budget. We can't do that.
I definitely think they should have flipped Live and Let Dive with that one and let Live and Let Dive be the last one that they showed. But that's the skydiving one. But I really did love how they tied this one together, where they brought in the Zach Bagans looking dude, but he was an alien expert, and they had all these people. It was cool. It was a little hard to follow at times, but another successful VHS in my opinion.
I got a little confused. I got it, because they tell you part of it, and then they finish it at the very, very last part of the movie when they were talking about the family, the Chinese family that moved, and then they moved to Toronto, and they were like wealthy, and then the eldest son disappeared, and this is where they found all the tapes in the estate. But the problem is how they were telling that story. They told it in between the first and the second short story of the anthology series, and then I was like, when the fuck did we get ice cream? Because I didn't know when they were. I was like, dude, I just make up that part about the Chinese family. Where'd they go? What's going on?
I'm glad I wasn't the only one confused, because I was pretty confused.
And then I was like, I was rewinding and fast forward. I was like, I must be like out of my mind, dude. Like I must just imagine that, or they just forgot that they were going to tell that story and then just didn't do it. But yeah, eventually they do tie it all up at the very end, which is the very, very last shot of the anthology series. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that is. Like, I understand what's happening, kind of, but I don't know what that last shot is where the guy gets the mouth scope.
I don't either. I thought it was just me, dude, because I had a couple cervezas. I was like, I'm dumb.
Was that the Crestu commercial? Reality check? Whatever.
Yeah, I had to throw back on Santa Clarita Diet afterwards so I could let my brain get stupid again. But no, it's another VH. It's another, dude, I don't like watching these. Like, I really don't, because they actually give me the creeps. And I know they give you the creeps because I watched you have a panic attack.
I fainted. I didn't have a panic attack. I literally fainted
from a panic attack. So
no, I did not. You weren't even around. You weren't even around. You're like, God damn, dude. If you want to go, I'll just go home.
But no, they actually freaked me out, dude. Like the past two that they've put out just give me the heebie-jeebies, and I don't like watching them at night. I was trying to wait till today to watch it. I went ahead and watched it last night though, because there's something about the VHS shorts, man. They creep me out in a way other stuff doesn't. Like, I'm not saying they are the scariest. It's just
I would have rather have been terrified and creeped out by this show than the fucking travesty of what I watched last night, which was Joker 2. I would have rather have watched this movie at midnight with a fucking Ouija board in front of me and an occult sign behind me than to have to put myself through Joker 2. Because I'll tell you what, I've not seen any of the other VHSs. I think I saw the second one, maybe, but I saw the first one. I thought the first one was really good. The creepy vampire girls will haunt me forever. And I'm not talking about my ex-wife. I'm talking about her in the movie. But VHS 2, I don't remember much about it. This one was really good. I might go back and watch like 94 and a few of the other ones that I missed because I've not seen them. Dude, or maybe we'll save them for like a commentary first time watch because I've never seen them.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't want to watch them again. They scare me. I just watch them because the last two have been really good, I think. right up there with this one. This one fits right in the gap with those ones. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Strong 7 out of 10.
I was going to give it like a 7.5, so it's about the same.
Yeah, and I love the fact that they hone in on aliens. That's my shit. That's my jam. But yeah, 7 out of 10. You want to talk about Joker 2?
Nobody wants to talk about Joker 2. Tim Miller doesn't want to talk about Joker 2. Tim Miller doesn't even want to write it in his book. He doesn't even want to put it on his IMDb. No, he will because he has no shame. I'm kidding. I don't know if it was Tim Miller
Todd Phillips.
Or Todd Phillips. I'm sorry. I always get them confused. But Todd Phillips, if this was him, his true vision of Joker, or if this was the studio putting their finger in his butt and puppeteering him like a weird like creature of the night saying, do what we must. Kill that piece of shit because we don't want fans being happy. I mean, what happened? Did your balls fall off? Like, that's what that's the entire thing. I was watching Joker. I felt like Heath Ledger's Joker. Like, I mean, what happened? Did your balls drop off? Because he acts like a fucking weakling turd the entire time of the, and like, I get it. Like, I understand what they were going for, kind of, but it really just felt like, I think I've seen, and it really was, I will agree with most of the articles that I've seen written about this. This was a fuck you to fans. I would 100% get on board with that, because what I saw was not a Joker that I knew from the first. First off, it's the most unnecessary sequel ever. It literally does nothing to further the plot of the first movie, in my opinion, at all. And all it does is shit on everything that was established in the first film. I don't know. God, it was so like lovey fucking dubby and like poem up your ass dog shit. I don't even, I like, dude, it was like artsy fartsy through the roof. Like, I felt like Arthur at the end when he was telling Lady Gaga, just shut your fucking mouth. I want to talk. I don't want to sing anymore. Just shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. I'm done singing. Because at one point I was done singing. And you know what? To be 100% fair, the singing didn't even really bother me that much. It wasn't done overly so much that I got annoyed by it, but it got to that threshold. It almost got there. And then eventually I was like, all right, I'm completely done. And some of the best parts of the movie, or at least the beginnings of what could have been a good part of the movie, are done in his fucking fictional imagination. Fictional characters. But I don't know, man. Like, this movie was, Joaquin Phoenix's performance was good for what he had. I mean, he worked the Arthur character well enough. I mean, God, I cannot believe this got funding.
I thought him and Lady Gaga are both really good. I will say
they were fine. Lady Gaga wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, no, I think she's got a natural ability to act, I think, for sure. They didn't use her. Like, she was almost not important to the plot for the most part, but the plot was also fucking pointless as hell. This movie, like, and let me say this first off, because I think a lot of people will disagree with me on this. I actually like the idea of what they did at the end of the movie. How they ended the movie, what they did with Arthur. I actually think, and the reason why is because I do think, and I know people are going to fucking shit on my face for this, like OBJ on my chest. But I actually think that while I love the first movie is super good. There is an element to that movie that is almost like sympathizes with a certain type of person that we see in the news a lot these days. You know what I mean? That was one thing that bothers me about the movie. It felt like it sympathizes with him. And I feel like the ending that strips that away and goes, you know what? It's actually not cool. It's actually really fucked up of someone to do something like this. Because technically he was never the Joker, right? But that being said,
I mean, that's a strong word saying it sympathizes, though. I don't know if it sympathizes with them. Maybe some people saw themselves in it, but I mean, there's any movie you can see, and some fucking wackadoo will be like, hey, that's all about me. I think there are loud voices.
I think there's elements of it.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like the reason why the ending for me, which is bullshit, is it didn't serve a purpose at all, except to say, we're not making anything else after. Fuck you. Don't care.
Yeah, I think there's a level of coolness and balls to look at what he did in the first movie and be like, you know, that's not fucking cool, right? Like, what he did's not cool. Like, it's not something to be like, that dude's a badass. Joker's never supposed to be. He's supposed to be a villain. He's not supposed to be sympathetic at all. And I feel like they veer towards that a little bit. And for some people, not the right-minded people, not sane people who can look at something and watch it, but there's a certain demographic of people who look at the things he did in that movie and like, man, I wish I could fucking do that. And you know that. So I'm just saying, peppered with it. So there's parts of me that watched that ending and what they did with it that I was like, I kind of respect that. But the entire movie leading up to that moment, and I get why people don't like that for sure, but the entire movie leading up to that moment was a dog shit film. It was boring. The song sucked. The music
I only liked one song. I think the first hour was really like a slog fest, fucking slog fest. But for me, what sealed the deal was the ending. The ending was just that was the final turd nugget on top of the turd sandwich that they had served you at the restaurant. And I'm like, oh, well, I already had a big pile of shit. Thank you for adding more shit onto the pile of shit and making me eat this, because I've sat there and wasted fucking 2 hours of my life that I'll never get back to watching it. But either way, I do feel you know what? It's so weird to me, because I feel like in the first movie, the reason why I didn't relate to it as far as that goes, but I mean, I can understand it was bringing about attention to people that do have these types of mental issues. And it was, I think, just showcasing that there are people out there that maybe the system doesn't really work for. They get dropped through the cracks of society. And this is what you get. You get these kind of wackadoos running around the streets. I just feel like the first movie was entertaining, of course, because it was a Joker character, it's a fictional character, but it also did bring and show light on a subject that usually isn't talked about a lot in cinema. And that is, it did actually take a look at mental health, which I think even now there's a stigma involved with mental health, people not getting help for it because they're afraid of a stigma. So anyway, beyond that, though, what they did with the sequel, I feel like at the end, they just shit on all of that from the first one, because they got too tied up with the idea of like saying, I'm going to stick it to the fans, man. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You fucking
so
idiot.
ridiculous.
You literally ruined what you had in the first one. Just don't make the sequel, or make something. You know what? There was moments of this that could have been very special, could have been magical moments, could have been something that capitalized and built on the world that they built in the first movie. But instead, they just want to shit that down the toilet because they want to stick it to fans. In my opinion, that's exactly what they were doing. They were making sure the fans understood, we will make the movie for ourselves, which is so stupid. I don't know, man. I think at the end of the day, it was a waste of time. It was a waste of energy, and it's going to be completely forgotten about in a month. I'm already forgetting about it. Thank God there is a God, because the miracle is happening. It's oozing out of my ear right now, all the memories of that shitty movie.
I've already purged it from my soul. Carly Terry, probably with the best comment anybody could possibly have on this movie, says that Joker 2 is just the Uno reverse.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
That's literally what it is.
And you know what? I don't think they do. They don't do Harley Quinn. Well, you know, again, we got to be vague about this, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody that actually wants to see this fucking train wreck. I mean, some people just want to watch the world burn, and I understand. You're going to come and say you want to watch the fire. But here's the thing. I feel like they didn't do any service to Harley Quinn whatsoever. The character, while Lady Gaga was good in the role of her, she actually was good in it. I just feel what they did with that character, again, they diluted it down, they watered it down, and they made her, she was never really a likable character, I guess, but they made her even worse. They made her just like I can't say it because if I say it, it'll ruin what she is. I want people to be, because when I saw the end and how she treated Arthur at the end, I'm like, fuck you. Like, it just showed you, it exposed you for what you were. I don't know. I didn't like that at all. And at the end, you know what it is, man. They took Arthur, and AKA Joker, and he was already pathetic. He got something, and again, it's not a good thing. I'm not saying, oh God, how he became Joker so great. But then I feel like what happened to him at the end was so like just a slap in the face. Like, it was just a pathetic type of slap in the face on purpose. It didn't serve the purpose of anything just to do it except to do it.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, it was a slap in the face. It was a purposeful slap in the face. And there's certain elements of that I'm like, I see I totally get what you did there. I do. I think there was a whole nother way to do that. There was another way to do the ending. There was another way to do the entire story. Just the fact, we all should have known it. I mean, they are exactly who we thought they were. When they looked at Joker and they said, you know what, these fans who paid all this $1 billion movie to go see and supported this movie and all this, you know what they want? They want a musical. At that moment, we all saw that, and we all knew this is a fucking dicking. This is a dicking from Dicktown on Planet Dick USA, and we're getting dicked, and they're doing it on purpose. And we all should know, but we all pulled the wool over our own eyes and said, well, maybe they got a good idea for it. We want to give it a chance. And then there's another group of people that are like, I fucking love musicals.
I know.
Great idea.
Well, you know what? And I like musicals. Okay. I don't mind. I like Grease too. They're fun movies, but at the end of the day, I feel like I didn't even go in expecting it to be good. I really didn't. Not to get my hopes up, and I still was fucking disappointed. That's how, maybe I had a small, maybe there's a butt crack hope of Rocky Balboa type of comeback, and everyone's wrong, and they're just seeing it from a wrong POV, and I'm gonna watch it and I'll be like, no, I get it. No, there's no getting it. And I know that I went on Reddit just to see what other people were saying. There's one person that's trying to not one. There's a few people that are trying to make it this masterpiece ending and the masterpiece movie. And I'm like, dude, there's no masterpiece here.
No,
that's that's the shrooms talking. Put those down and go outside. But
it was a ballsy decision, but it was not a masterpiece.
Yeah, it was not a they were something about, they were trying to make this whole poetic. Anyway, again, we can't get into spoilers because maybe when we get into, when it's been out for a little while, we can actually talk about it in depth or something. Then it'll be a little bit more of an in-depth discussion on the ending and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, dude, this movie is a fucking 1.5 to me. It's an unnecessary sequel. It's totally slap in the face of fans of the first movie. I feel like they did an injustice to the characters of both actually Joker one being Arthur Fleck and Harley Quinn. I feel like they did an injustice to those characters. Yeah, dude, it just was. It never should have been made. It literally serves no purpose at all. It doesn't do anything for that franchise moving forward.
I'm right there with you. I give the movie a 2. 1 point for Joaquin's Phoenix, 1 point for Lady Gaga's appearance. I didn't even like Brendan Gleeson in this movie, and he's a great fucking actor.
Oh yeah.
By the way, at the end, what happened? What they did? Did they do what I think they did?
Yeah, I think they fucking sistered him from Shawshank Redemption.
Jesus Christ, that was wild.
Think so. I think
I was like, no, you're not gonna. Oh. You know what? I might change my fucking tune.
Yeah, I think they went right into the cinnamon ring and made some toast bread.
Jesus Lord Almighty in heaven, why? But no, just as a movie though, like forgetting all the stuff, the fact that it's a sequel, just as a movie by itself on its own in a box, it's a box of shit. That's the thing that gets me. There was nothing I cared about in this movie. I watched it and it was just like, dude, there was just no plot. There was no plot at all. It was just like walk around, be sad. He's in jail. There's a lawyer. Oop, I'm almost Joker. Oop, I'm almost Joker again. Hey, I'm Joker again. Fuck, no, I'm not. Holy shit. And then it's just this dumb, like, dude, it was a music video and not even a good one. They've done this idea, like Blink-182 has a music video called After Midnight. I've seen this music video idea where two people in a mental institution fall in love and run around and break shit. There's like 5 different music videos that do that idea. It's a great idea for music.
Yeah, I saw the 2024 Crow movie.
Yeah, they just did that in 2024 Crow, right?
Same thing.
What is so fucking crazy about this? There was no for all they say about those two. As good as they both were in the movie, I didn't see any chemistry between the two actual characters. I saw no chemistry between the. Like, oh, he's a hot chick. Of course, he wants to do her. And by the way, the way that scene went down was, oh my fuck tits.
Well, here's the thing.
Painful.
Also, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. And the movie is. It's so weird. The movie's too long and then the movie's too short. It's a weird thing. It's like they don't expand on certain parts of the movie, I think, in ways that maybe that would help the plot. And then other times they take too long on bullshit that doesn't do anything for the plot. And then sometimes they rush stuff like the Harley Quinn and the Joker, like
Special K. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, they rush that shit. And then it's like, okay, what the fuck is that? That only took like 2 seconds. And you're like, if you'd taken more time with that relationship building, maybe it would be more. I don't know, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's such a weird, shitty movie. It's like when you look down and like, why does my turd look like half white? What's going on there? Is that a fucking like algae in my shit? What is that? Like, you know, it's a turd, but maybe you need to go to the doctor and get that checked out. I don't know. There's something wrong with your turd. That's not a healthy stool.
I think Todd Phillips got high in his own supply because everyone was calling it a masterpiece and all this stuff like that. And I think he went back and watched it. I think he felt bad. I think he felt guilt for what he made. I think he felt guilt for what he made and that he got away with it and decided the only thing he can do to sleep at night was go back and absolutely not only fuck up his movie and his story and his characters, but also say fuck you to the people who enjoyed it. And I think there's something in that. I hate 99% of it. There's something in that I like. I mean, that's ballsy, like I said, but also what a shitty fucking movie you made. Congratulations. You did exactly what you set out to do. This is a hot piece of shit. And Warner Brothers is the one who's really had the wool pull over their eyes because they said, oh, whatever you want, man. He's fucking them to their faces, looking them in the eyes, and they let him do it. And they gave him creator control, which Warner Brothers never fucking does. And I
think there were studios in this. It just doesn't. It looks like because the studios themselves were getting a lot of backlash from people. They're like, I can't believe you're celebrating this type of when the Joker, the first one came out. I feel like it was a complete fucking cooperative type of movie between studio execs and him. And even Joaquin, I think, was in favor of a lot of stupid shit they made changes to. But yeah, I mean, I guess there is some ballsiness to him. Of course, I mean, I would be hey, that guy took 3 shots of vodka and is playing Russian roulette. I mean, that's ballsy, dude. That's ballsy. But at the end of the day, you can blow your fucking head off. Now, here's the thing. I think he's still a good director. I do. I just feel like maybe he's one of those directors that are like, man, you know what? You make a really solid movie. Don't do sequels to him. You don't have to do sequels. It's fine. Like, I'm not saying I hated The Hangover Part 2, but he didn't need to make it. Hangover 1 was great. I don't remember much about Hangover Part 2, but I remember liking it okay. But you know what I mean? Like there's certain movies that just don't need a sequel. This one didn't need a sequel. But it felt like they had to go back and retcon shit to make themselves feel better. You're probably right about that. There probably was like, oh, I'm not proud of that. So I'm gonna go back and fix that shit and retcon it.
And I think someone when they wrote this thing, instead of doing all this crazy musical shit they did, they could have sat down, really hashed it out, said what they wanted to say, what they were trying to get across in this movie, and still made a really good film that was fair to the fans. And they didn't. And it was just really, at the end of the day, this is one of the laziest movies I've ever watched in my entire life.
It was really
I cannot. Someone said it cost $200 million to make. Someone is hiding that money in fucking pillowcases, bro.
Yeah, someone's putting it in their fucking prison wallet and walking away from the studio with it at night. Well, at the end of the day, dude, I can't. This movie, they're definitely not going to see a dime of that back. This is not going to make any money back whatsoever. It's going to lose money, quite a bit of money. If it's $200 million, I don't even know what that is. I think they would have to make like 600 million worldwide to make a profit, because something like that, because they have to like pay theaters and all this other. There's all sorts of pricing that goes involved. I don't know, but
there's a number for it. But
200, like it should have cost 200 million pesos, not US dollars. Pesos. Because a lot of it just takes place in one fucking location. I don't know how. I don't know, dude. Like, what the fuck were you paying for? Maybe the rights to use that music.
It had to be that, and maybe the cast. Maybe Joaquin was really. Oh well, that's true.
Yeah, I bet they do offer. Well, I don't. Well, Lady Gaga's Lady Gaga. I'm sure that they are a pretty significant amount. But anyway, dude, it's over now. Let's all hold hands. I felt like John Connor at the end of Terminator 2. It's like when he was like screaming at him for him not to be able to like go away, and he goes, I order you not to make this movie. And then he was like, the director was like, I know now why you like good movies, but it's something I could never make. Then he lowers the fucking Joker into the seal. At the end of the day, dude, maybe it's better that it's gone. You know what? Let's just get it the fuck out of here. Joaquin obviously doesn't want to do it anymore. And I know that I think I watched an interview with him not too long ago where he had mentioned that about how much weight he had to lose. He was like 47 pounds for this role. And he's like, at my age, I don't really need to be doing that anymore. Like, I don't want to be like, gaining weight, losing weight, and he's getting too hard on his body. So he probably didn't want to keep doing the role of Arthur. And maybe it is extremely depressing to do that role. I mean, I could imagine like Joaquin is a pretty method actor and he has to get into these characters' minds. And like Arthur's a pretty miserable sack of shit, I guess. And so, let's just move on and hold hands and eat some fucking ice cream and hope that the DCEU will revive a good Joker at some point in the future.
Yeah, and in the far future too. Let Joker rest for like a good 10 years. I feel like like
that's true. The next Batman, the Matt Reeves isn't even. I hope to God, dude. Like I know that teaser from the Batman and I was not a fan of that at all. The guy, what's his name, that was in Saltburn as the Joker.
Barry Cohagen. Yeah,
I like that guy. I think the guy's a good actor. I just don't feel his Joker at all. And that little Matt Reeves, even the deleted scene, it wasn't bad when he was like in the interrogation room. I was like, I mean, it's about that. I don't feel that character or that actor for that part.
I think when they bring him Joker back, dude, let's just do a straight up Joker. Let's take away the artsy shit. Let's take away the method shit. Look, Heath Ledger did it better than anyone's going to do it. All right. I think Joaquin Phoenix was amazing at what he did, different version of Joker. And now we see that we've smoked ourselves to the sun when we try to do it a second time, because it was just on the cusp of just being too croissant. But like, I just think whoever comes in next, I'd love for it to be Daniel Day-Lewis, but obviously that's going to be a super artsy thing. We just need a straight up fucking Joker next time they do it, and it probably shouldn't be for a while. Let's let the story be the most important thing and not the character. I think that would be interesting.
I feel like Joker has been done to death. It's overused. It's as tiresome as listening to O.J. Simpson's Alibi and with Nicole Simpson. I mean, we just don't want to hear it anymore. No, but at the end of the day, I think you're right. I think Joker just needs that. Plus, I mean, first off, Batman's got a slew of some of the best villains of all time that have never had the chance to shine on the silver screen. That would be awesome to see. I mean, there's a fuck ton of them. I mean, and they're doing a great job right now with I keep on saying Netflix, with HBO Max, with Penguin, exploring the backstories. And I'm not saying Penguin's a minor character, but I'm saying that they're exploring the backstory in a very unique Sopranos type way and giving Penguin more time to shine rather than just immediately shoving a big, Joker cock in everyone's face and say, "Suck this, clown, suck it." You know what I mean? And then it just takes away from everything. So I hope I hope to God they do that. I mean, I want to see Clayface. I would love to see a great take on Mr. Freeze. He's one of the most sympathetic villains out there. I mean, Waylon Jones would be cool.
if you're very very worried about spoilers for this movie, maybe mute for like 1 minute. Okay, it's not a big spoiler at all, but would you say, Jay, that that was the most awkward fucking sex scene you've ever seen in your life?
You haven't seen me and how I do it in the bedroom. But it was pretty awkward. I was like, he's taking a page out of my book, eh? The part where he's like, "Can you do it?"
Yeah, no, can you put it in?
I'm not. I've had him do it before. If I've been too drunk, I'll be like, "Yeah, I can't do it. Just go ahead." It's hard. I just can't see where I'm going. I turn off all the lights. It's like a fucking cave in there. It's like a bear cave in there. It's like all the lights are. I can't see shit.
She was like, no, put on the makeup first because I'm trying to beg the Joker, not you. It's like basically she at least an honest version of Kirsten Dunst.
That was bad
from Spider-Man. And then she thought she was about to sleep with the Joker. You know, she thought he was going to get in there and be dancing on the you know, and he's just like, I was like, God damn it, this is horrible to watch.
Yeah,
they actually took the character and they put him in that situation to humiliate the character for everyone. They demean him. Like in the first movie, the people around him, I feel like, demeaned him. The world he lived in demeaned him. People were rude to him. People were shitty to him. People were terrible to him. But when he crossed the bridge and started murdering people just for being rude to him, then it was like, okay, now you deserve this humiliation, and the movie's going to humiliate you. And I think that's what they were going for.
I feel like it was that and taking away the power of whatever they. You know what? The power of Joker in a lot of ways. I feel like it was an extension. Maybe it was an extension to the fans, taking away your enjoyment of this character and just like shitting in your mouth for it. You know, and then like and that did happen in the shower. It could have been something else, but I don't believe that. Now you don't strip him down and throw him in the shower and then have three big burly dudes like hold him down. That
dives on him like a dolphin.
Yeah. That should be like, I know what there is to know about the crying game.
He's in the tub with
dude, I swear to God, that's the song choice they should have made after he came out of the shower. I would have laughed my ass off if that would have been the song choice. But anyway,
someone should do that parody, dude, of him after that scene, and then like, I kissed a man.
It's an atrocious, terrible movie, and you guys are not doing yourselves any favor if you sit in the theater and watch this. I would just wait for it to stream, and then even then, man, I don't know. That's 2 hours and fucking 15 minutes or whatever. You're never gonna get back. I swear to God, you'll hate it. I swear to God, it's shit. I don't want to talk about it anymore. No, I'm done.
It's dude. I can't understand anyone loving this movie. I really don't.
I said, Mike,
if you did, I just don't understand you.
Mike's because he sent a message last night. He's like, "Have you seen Joker 2 yet?" I'm like, "Boy, howdy, does it suck?" Because it was bad. I wasn't even all the way through. I had to like text him, but I was like, "Yeah, it was bad." Like I knew it was bad. I knew he was gonna hate it, and I wasn't all the way through it yet.
Let me be the common denominator though. Like I see a lot of people who haven't seen the movie yet, and they're wondering if it's really a bad movie or if people are just really upset in like a fanboy way. Mm-mm. I once again didn't mind what they did with the ending of the movie. I just thought leading up to it was a shit film that was boring and nothing happens, and it was just a really boring, awful, pointless fucking film. I'm not mad at it for what it did. I just think it was pointless and stupid.
I feel like everything was bad. I feel like the ending, it was just a very cold, ruthless way to go out with the series. I don't know. I just felt like it was distasteful and kind of stupid. Yeah. And disrespectful to people. And you're right. I think disrespectful to fans, generally speaking. And it's not a fanboy. It's just I can appreciate something for not be a fanboy of it and just be like, yeah, you know, that is a slap in your people's faces that made the first movie successful. So good job.
Yeah, no, anyway, I agree with that point too. I'm not saying that everybody who feels that way is a fanboy.
No, I know, but there are people
if I hadn't seen it and seeing people's reaction, like I'd be like,
you know what it was, man? What was really sad about Joker 1, and again, of course, there's pockets of idiots that will always be pockets of idiots and say stupid things online or whatever, but everyone's like, that's the movie for all the incels. Incel loves that movie. Like, you sound like one. You sound like you've never seen a pussy except the pussy that had you when you were born. So shut the fuck up. That's one. And two, I
can't remember it.
It was a good movie. I don't know why people got so it's an incel calling card. Oh my God, dude. Because you don't live
the movie's not that way. Will some people who actually have that incel mentality take weirdos? Like, this is cool. I'm gonna go out and shoot some people. Yeah, sure.
There's weirdos in every like there's movies that there's weirdos that wokies, incelies, or whatever the fuck new words you're going to call it tomorrow. I don't care. There's pockets of morons that live and die on Reddit and Twitter, and they don't live outside that bubble. Generally speaking, 99% of the world aren't like that. And they, they can enjoy a movie just to enjoy the movie. They like the fucking character Joker. They thought it was a unique, different take from the character that's seen before, and that's why they liked it, not because they were incels.
A good writer could have made this movie and still gotten the point across that what Joker did was not right. And if you think that's right, then you're fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Think they. And also, I don't think anybody should idolize. Well, he was miserable. Why would anybody idolize that life? He was literally perpetually fucked. At the end of the movie of Joker 1.
I think there's sick people who idolize the fact that he went out and started murdering people because they were mean to him.
Well, that's
cool.
Well, there's sick people that probably thought it was cool that Freddy Krueger kills people, and like that's so cool, whatever. I mean, we think it's cool that Michael Myers slashes fucking babysitters up and shit. Well, whatever. It's not because we want to go do it.
The average person can't become a dream demon, but they can sneak a gun into a performance and shoot somebody in the head.
Well, they could also
perceived slight.
They could also get a butcher's knife and chop their sister up.
That's true. That is available.
So I mean, it really goes either way. Mortal Kombat, people can act fucking. I remember back in the day, they were worried.
It's 100% true. It just resembles so much of what's going on in the world today that I think it's
Well, listen, not everyone's gonna go grab their Kid Rock rifle and go out to the Bud Light range and start fucking people up. It's not gonna work out that way. I mean, it's not. That's like a small percentage of people. Jesus Christ. Generally speaking, people are fucking sane.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I think we should be able to watch a movie, be entertained by it, and not have to worry about every sicko out there that might take it as a calling card. For sure. But I wouldn't mind the second movie pointing that out. I just think that they did it in a shitty way. That's all.
Maybe Joaquin Phoenix should have opened it. It's like, by the way, these are all fictional characters. For your safety and all others, please do not reattempt any of these actions, as they will lead to arrest. But it's like you got to start making like a fucking warning before a goddamn fictitious movie comes on the big screen because some idiot out somewhere was going to do something crazy. Holy shit, we're fucked. As a society, if that's how we're going to have to do things from now on. That's just the way I see it. Maybe that's not what I understand. I feel like they were trying to shit on the movie because they wanted to right some wrong. And they feel like they did. Yeah,
that's right.
Well, either way, we both agree that it sucked for different reasons, but we both agree that it sucked. So we all can come together and say it sucked and hold hands and realize that. But yeah, man. And then it doesn't get much better than that. It might be about the same turd of a sandwich because we're going to leave this turd sandwich and now we're going to have the turd cobbler. And the turd cobbler is a little. It's going to be called Lots of Salem. Salem's Lot, that is the 2024. What was it? Prime Video. I can't remember where it was.
HBO Max.
HBO Max. Yeah. God damn, it sucked.
It was awful. And Patreon members, tomorrow, if you want to watch the entire piece of shit with Jay and I, you'll be able to, because tomorrow on Patreon I'm posting the full video and audio commentary that Jay and I filmed at his house the other day. We watched it for the first time together and recorded our reaction real time to watching this gigantic Walmart fabricated AI soulless, lifeless husk of a film, Salem's Lot.
I don't know why you got to do it, dude. Every stream you got to bring up my sex life in some way or another. Like every stream. Yeah, dude. I think the only thing that we liked about it, as I recall, it was I think it was the Nosferatu dude. They did a good job, generally speaking, of how he looked. He did look pretty cool.
Yeah,
but that was dude. Literally, that was the most. That's like, you know what this movie was? This movie was like getting really, really drunk in the day, like a day drunk, and then not remembering anything about what happened, and like after you went, like, and then just waking up.
We weren't that drunk.
No. It just felt like, you know how like if you've ever gone day drinking before, and then just like, what the fuck happened? The next morning, you're like, what?
I gotta change my battery.
All right. Yeah, that's how that movie was overall to me. Mike said it right. I mean, there's not much to say. It was soulless. The characters themselves were flat. No chemistry. Boneheaded, idiotic motivations for a lot of it. I don't know, man. Everything about the Tobe Hooper classic was bastardized in the new one. 100%. I would even go as far to say I would watch that piece of shit Rob Lowe one again 300 times over than watch this. This was boring. It was the whole thing was fucking flat. I mean, there was nothing good about it. There was no terror in it. It wasn't scary. It was like one set piece to another set piece that didn't really even feel like they were making a movie other than just scene. Like it didn't tie into any. It felt like they were all scattered everywhere.
Yeah, that's exactly. You said it perfect. From one set piece to the next. I mean, there was times we were watching this, and it's a very, 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 very simple story. Like this is Checkers. You know what I'm saying? The reason that it was so creepy in ways it's been done before is because of the atmosphere and how they did it, the Stephen King-isms about it. But literally everything in this, everyone's wardrobe, all the houses, the knives, even the steaks looked like Party City steaks. And I don't mean that they look bad. They're all beautifully lit. It's all very beautiful and pretty looking. But even the steaks were dull, like on the tips. They looked like props. Everything looked like it was freshly unzipped, like it came right out of Patrick Bateman's apartment in American Psycho. You know what I mean? Everything was so clean and perfect. Like there was just no authenticity to this movie at all. It felt like a fucking Gap commercial. Like,
yeah, I did.
And it just had no life in it. I've never seen a movie feel so soulless. Well, I have The Conjuring 3 and a lot of the Conjuring spinoffs. So it's just exactly what I expected would happen with this.
Yeah, man. I can't. Well, you know what? I can believe this movie got made because I mean it's a cheap movie. I don't know how much this cost actually, but it was a cheap way to play on the, you know, Halloween's coming up and let's just make a shitty like goddamn made for TV movie that really dude, I don't know, man.
Again, with the music video reference, there were certain shots in this that were really beautiful, man. What was there, like 3-4 scary scenes tops? Not actually scary, but like scary looking.
There was one, maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, I remember the one that was good. That was kind of good is when they it's hard to be vague about it, but there's one particular scene where they capture somebody and they're only seeing flashes of the Nosferatu guy coming down or descending the steps, which was done really well and effective. That was cool as fuck. And they didn't. But then there was another one I think that was decent enough. But generally speaking, dude, like that was another. I didn't understand when. It's like someone didn't edit it or like forgot about editing it. There's one scene where these 2 characters get trapped in the cellar and is like, who shut the fucking door? And now why are they walking?
Yeah, it was edited shit. And by the way, so the original cut's apparently 3 hours long, and Warner Brothers,
I don't know,
made them cut it down. So that's the reason it's so disjointed feeling. But again, I don't want to watch the 3-hour version of this movie. I don't care if they fix the story or not. This shit was boring.
Yeah,
and the acting was fucking terrible.
Yeah, it goes back again. It was as flat as fucking the Patriots Super Bowl wins. It was just flat. Those footballs that Brady was throwing. Oh, come on, guys. It's been years. Deflategate. I don't know if it happened or not. Let's just move on. But my point being is that it was there was some really good there was a good actress in this movie too, and it wasn't her fault, but the script was so badly written that like you could have got the most Shakespearean actor in the fucking world with a multiple Academy Award that couldn't have delivered the lines at all. Yeah, so it was written by, it felt like it was written by like a fucking 11th grader. Like that really, this is scary shit right here, guys. Okay, I got something to really tell you. And then you're like, you got it's solid. You got some solid skill, but you might want to come back a little bit after some time. You're more experienced to write it.
Yeah, the cast literally moved from set piece to set piece, and the camera would be back on them, and they'd be standing there in conversation. They all look bored as shit. Like they were just standing at an open house, but they're not actually house hunting. They're all just standing there talking, and it was like so matter of fact. They're like, "Hey, we're in Delaware. We are in Delaware, and the vampires are after us." And now they're at another set. Like, did you hear Tommy's still not been found? They're eating the children. And then another set piece, and it's like, I bet that guy's bad. And then another set piece, and the kid's like, hey, I got away. There's one scene where this kid is literally in a treehouse surrounded by fucking vampires. And the camera shot pans away, and they're all over the treehouse. You're like, that kid's fucked. Then they pan back, and the next scene, the kids just walk around the street in the daytime. Like, I guess he survived. Fuck.
Yeah, I guess he talked. I guess he was like, God, seriously, you don't want to have my blood. I have high cholesterol. It would be terrible for you. They're like, okay, well, I can't have that. But yeah, it was just a bad movie, dude. I don't know. If there are guys, I'm sure there's people that enjoyed it, but I can't. Dude, it's not as bad as, I don't know. I was gonna say, is it as bad as Joker 2? I don't know.
I would if I had to, I'd rather watch this movie. To be honest,
yeah, it's pretty. They're so different. It's hard to say. They're both just really terrible. I would give this. Oh, man, I don't even know what I want to give this. I want to give this an incinerator in hell, to be fair, but I'll give it a 3.0. I feel like that's only fair, and only because there were a few moments in it. I feel like Nosferatu looked good. They did play with some ideas that might have been decent if they had more time to explore. Like, yeah, it's always, and if they did cut the movie down, and that's why don't fucking make it then? Don't even make it. If you're gonna cut out essential parts of the plot that's gonna make the movie disjointed and terrible, don't make the fucking movie.
Yeah, and like, it's a 3 for me too. By the way, it's a 3 out of 10 for me exactly. It's one of the 5 worst films I've seen all year, right along with Joker, among the five worst films of the entire year. And again, it's just like, it looks great. The scary shots look good. You're looking at them, you go, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. And like, but you feel fucking nothing on the inside. Like your pulse like actually slows down. Like, I'm going to watch this next time I have a panic attack because it'll actually give me some, like, I know nothing actually of value is going to happen here. I've just never seen a movie where I felt like I was on set and just like watching shit take place that I had no emotional connection to whatsoever. Just there was a fucking Conjuring spinoff film, man.
Yeah, well, there was a shortage of gas and a flock of seagulls. That's all that happened. Like, that's what like Austin Powers, I think he was describing the 70s or 80s or something shit. I don't remember. It was but yeah, dude, I just do yourself a favor and I would just skip this. And if you want to watch Salem's Lot, watch the Tobe Hooper classic and be done with it. That's it.
Yeah, I would agree with that too. I would watch that as well, even though it's long in the tooth also. But like, yeah, and I have seen a bunch of people come out and be like, I really like this movie. I'm like,
that's great. That's great. I'm glad you got your bang for your buck. Good for you.
I have no idea how you could watch this and just enjoy it. Like, it just was so boring and nothing fucking happened. And they're like, ooh, vampires. And you're like, oh, that person died. Oh no. You know what it was? The best way I can explain it. If you watch Mike Flanagan's horror products that he's put out for Netflix over the past 4 years, this felt like someone could visually present that. They're huge fans of what Mike Flanagan's been doing, and they can visually do it. But when it comes to like everything else, they are literally just completely fucking inept and unable to. It is a poor man's Mike Flanagan film with no substance to it whatsoever deep down in its cockles. It's
who directed this?
Lifeless and Bloodless as a Vampire. Gary Dauberman, who wrote the 2 new It movies and directed Annabelle 3.
Gary Dauberman must be terrified when he goes to haunted houses put on by his local church.
That's what this felt like, a haunted house.
I don't know if you guys know what that is, but if you guys there used to be a church. It was a Christian church in our town, and they would put on like a haunted house, but it would be that watered down, like scaring you into like believing in Jesus or whatever. And it was like kind of tacky and cringy and like cheesy. That's kind of what it was. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, and also like honestly, if this wasn't a Stephen King property that had already been written, if what was supposed to happen wasn't already foretold, you probably wouldn't have seen anybody actually die in this film. Because it feels like the kind of movie, like one of those Conjuring spinoffs where the monster jumps out, goes, and then the camera pans away and everybody's safe because they're afraid to kill anybody or upset anyone because they don't want to upset the teenagers in the audience. That is this movie. The only reason people actually die or perish or actually have stakes in this movie is because it was pre-written. Otherwise, they wouldn't be. And Jay and I were talking about this while we did the commentary, which, by the way, I'm an idiot. I already put that up on Patreon. It's on Patreon and for YouTube members right now. You can watch that if you want to. But it is a good gateway horror film. If you want to watch it with a kid, if you got a youngish kid that's on the line of whether or not their horror film is going to mess with them, this is very goosebumpsy. It's like that. Some cool visuals, but nothing that's really going to freak him out.
I don't know, man. I might charge you with cruel and unusual punishment to a child. That's child endangerment to make them watch that. I can see a
kid finding it scary, though.
It could be, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not made. It wasn't. We weren't the intended audience, I guess. So at first, it's a 3.0.
Adults?
Yeah, adult. It wasn't an adult horror movie at all.
Thinking adults.
Yeah. If you can't, this is it was just a bad movie, and it was a really bad script.
What's going on with my hair, dude? Look at this thing. Look at this fucking. I look like I got shot in the hair.
It looks like you came up with a bright idea. It was
like a light bulb. Like Trump's toupee is fucking.
Yeah, the only stakes I trust, not in this movie, are the Trump stakes. No, I haven't. Are those good? Did everybody even know those are good? Are they called Omaha steak? When they
Oh,
were,
is he selling steaks now? Fucking
no, I thought he
grifter.
would. I thought years ago, like what in like 2017 or 20, they were like having like Trump. Like I swear to God, he got into like the meat industry.
I don't know. He was selling watches on like QVC the other day. It's fucking crazy.
I don't know.
I'm
I
just
thought
kidding,
it was.
guys. I'm making fun. All right, let's see what you guys have to say about everything. That's our reviews for those 3 movies. We got through 3 movie reviews in the first hour of the show, and now we're just gonna pick our butts.
That sounds good. Let's smell it together.
We'll be out in the van picking each other's butts. What?
Huh?
Yeah. Tim 27 McChickens.
Hey.
By the way, big piece of news. Huge piece of news. I'm sorry for making the Trump joke. It was just a joke. Biden's old and he smells like feet.
I am
now we're
offended.
even.
I am now gonna fucking just boycott and I'm gonna vote 3 times.
People get so mad at me. Like, I don't actually care. Tim 27 McChicken. By the way, the McChicken is back, and a big piece of news.
Oh.
The spicy McChicken is back, and it's fucking delicious. All right. So if you're mad at me, have a McChicken and it'll be all right. Tim says, Loomis, the fans want to know, did you ever make your private session with Nurse Chambers? Ooh.
Tim, what I want to know is why the goddamn do you eat so many McChickens? Idiot. No goddamn private sessions with Nurse Chambers. I don't do that. Nasty. I'm too focused on Michael.
He also says, I'm giving you my 2 weeks notice, Dr. Loomis. I no longer want to work for you. When you've seen Chalice, Michael, and Art have a panty party, you've seen it all.
That's fine. You're not getting unemployment. You don't deserve it. This is an at-will state. Fuck you.
That's actually why I'm mad at Diddy. It's because he says that he has the best parties. Everybody knows that my parties are great, and the baby oil is there, but it's also optional.
Hey, did you see Terrifier 3?
I did.
Was it good?
Wonderful. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. I do not think you personally will enjoy it myself, but
did they do more of that magical? Did they do more magical rocks?
You know what? Probably not as much as you're thinking. That's all I'll say. Yeah, we talked about with Jay's first time watching it, us doing a Patreon commentary reaction, because that's probably a really fun one to watch with someone for the first time.
Was it as bad? Like, what was the gross? Was it grosser than the first 2?
Yeah, I won't say what the parts were because it's not out, so I don't want to spoil it. But like it's officially, yeah, dude, it's grosser than the first 2. They pushed the needle further somehow, some way. It's dark.
Get some stank on it.
Twisted titties. Thank you, Tim. Gary says the Joker sequel was a flaming pile of shit.
I agree. It was a flaming pile of shit on fire with more shit on top of it.
Honestly, it's like it really wasn't a flaming pile of shit. It was just a pile of shit, because if they lit it on fire, that would actually be semi-entertaining.
Yeah, it was the fucking goo on the bottom, like of the Chernobyl disaster that was lit on fire, and then someone pooped on it.
Adrian, pick one: Halloween 2, 1981, or Halloween Kills, 2022. Halloween 2.
Halloween 2, 81, all day long.
Oh, that's a little tougher than I thought.
Well, I just recently watched that again not long ago, and Halloween 2 is like, it's not obviously the first one's superior. And dude, I actually listened to Tarantino had a really good take on it. Honest to God, I never thought about it that way, but he's right. He was like, he's like, the biggest mistake that Deborah Hill and John Carpenter made with Halloween 2 was making Michael and Laurie related. And he goes, it was a dumb move. It was so stupid. And he said the reason why they did it, but he said the reason why the first one worked and was so effective is because you didn't know why he picked her and what specifically stood out to him that he stalked her like that. That's what made it terrifying. But nonetheless, if you look at Halloween 2, 1981 with Halloween 1, it does work as one complete movie. I mean, I do. And like, I look at it like that, it's one long giant movie. So it's not bad. Halloween Kills, I loved Halloween Kills, except for, the fucking Evil Dies Tonight and shit. But overall, yeah, I think Halloween 2 was done way better. And also the sequence with the hospital was great, especially when Michael comes through the glass was fucking dope as shit, dude.
Yeah, it's tougher than I initially thought, but recency bias. That's actually a really tough question. I'll go ahead and go Halloween 2, 1981. I could change my answer tomorrow though. I retain the right to change my answer. Chris Nelson, what do you guys think about that, by the way? Chris Nelson says, seeing Terrifier 3 Thursday night. Get it up, dude. That, like, I might go see it in a packed theater just to watch people react to it, because that's the best part of Terrifier, is watching people react to it. That's why I can't wait to watch it with Jay for the first time, because I want to see the Ooey Gooeys.
When's it come out on streaming?
I have no idea. They haven't announced the date yet, so
hopefully it won't be too long.
Maybe we could just rent a movie theater, go see it together alone. Rootin' Tootin' Texas Tootin' says, guys, I'm on a vacation and I bought a vintage PJ Souls signed Halloween 1978 screenplay. Only 50 schmeckles. That's pretty good.
That's pretty badass, dude. Good for you, dude.
Like, I mean, obviously you can get PJ Souls' autograph at a convention for probably an agreeable price around that. But to have it on a script and to just find that somewhere is fucking cool. Like, I would much rather find that for sale somewhere and purchase it than actually take a script and get it signed.
Yeah,
that's badass.
I wonder if PJ Souls like, I didn't write this. I ain't gonna sign it.
I did a couple Scarefests ago. Someone came up to me and he was like, "Yeah, PJ Souls just yelled at me." I was like, "Why?" He was like,
"Oh yeah."
I had my kid with me who was like, he was like maybe 11 at the time, and he was like, "I was like, me and my son love watching your movies," and she like got mad at him. She's like, "You shouldn't be showing your kids this stuff." And it's like, I mean, I at first I was like, "Oh, I mean, come on, you're at a horror convention," but then I was like, "She does show her movies."
Yeah,
in
that's
that movie,
true.
So
but I was like,
a little bit weird that his 10-year-old seen her
listen,
movies.
I'd be like, PJ, I understand what you're saying, but it's not like you were doing Tracy Lord shit on the big screen. I took my 10-year-old to see it.
That's fair.
I mean, it's not like
and who knows? Maybe he covered his eyes during that part. You know, I'm sure he did. AG in your bar, see anything you like? No, you can't see anything, you little fuck. AG in your bar says, in my opinion, Halloween 281 is the second best of the series. Love the way it starts. Best pumpkin intro, best score. Iconic third act, expands on Loomis's character. Glad the sequel is now getting more love with merchandise.
I agree. Those are all good points. I do agree about expanding on the Loomis backstory, giving him more a little bit of fluff on his character. And then he makes obviously the ultimate sacrifice, or what we think to be the ultimate sacrifice at the end, in the most badass way. And we also know that Jamie Lee Curtis is apparently a dead shot and never fired a gun in her life and hits both his fucking eyeballs. Amazing stuff, guys. I mean, wow, your training is top notch, Navy SEAL style. But I will say the third act is probably the best part. As far as the best of the series, the second best of the series, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, dude. I think for Mike and I, and we both talked about this. Obviously, the first one is legendary and classic for all the right reasons. But man, you got to give it to 4. Like 4 is something special right there, boys. Something special. Halloween 4, that is.
I'm on that train as well. I think Halloween Ends is the best of the series, and then number 2 would definitely be 4. Everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows that.
God, go vote Democrat.
John Geddes, dude, thank you very much. That's very kind.
Hey, thank you, man.
Says, hey, fellas, sorry I haven't been online much over the past few months. You know, life. Sure. Hey, that's good, dude. You don't stay offline. I mean, come to our streams because we do that shit. But apart from that, stay off the internet. It's better for you. It really is. Hope you both are doing wonderful. I'm having a stroke, so I'm not doing that great, but I'm doing better now because you're here with us, John. Happy October.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. And I love Gaddy Town. Oh, Getty Town, because his name's Getty. Never mind. It was stupid.
I also like Getty sausages. Getty sausages are pretty good. It's really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Tiffany, hey guys. So Terrifier director Damien Leone said, "Can someone fucking verify this to me? I do this all the time. Is it Leone or Leone? I think it's just Leone.
Leone sounds right,
but I may have been mispronouncing.
It's Frazier.
He said his parents
Frazier
were realtors. His parents were such huge horror buffs, they named him after Damien from The Omen. If you could change your name to any horror icon, who would it be?" That's actually bad of his parents, by the way. First off, mine would be Pumpkinhead.
Fucker.
Call me Pumpkinhead.
That would be a good one. I guess. Well, I guess go. I don't know. Rob Zombie. That's so horrific. I don't know. I don't know.
Patrick.
I don't really have it. Yeah, Patrick Bateman would be a good one. I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. Damien's actually really good, but yeah, it's so weird that they named him after Damien from The Omen. I mean, I guess you're setting him up for failure. Good job.
Hey, look what he did. Look what he did.
I like that name. I always liked Damien. I always think that was a cool name, but
that is a badass name.
I really don't have an answer to that.
I would like to be called Mel
Gibson.
No, I meant Martin Riggs. Just Riggs. Just call me Riggs. Yeah. Riggs Holtz is what I want to be known as. That'd be cool from Lethal Weapon. Great question, Tiffany. And thank you. Gary B. Thanks, buddy. Says, Mike, what's a bigger flame pile? Salem Slaughter, Joker 2. I'm having trouble deciding. I think Jay and I both agree that Joker 2 is worst. Didn't we? Say
I think
this?
so. Yeah. I'm
early in the stream. Maybe you thought you didn't see one of them. It's tough, but I would, if I had to watch a movie right now, I would watch Salem Slot again rather than Joker 2 again, because at least I don't have to hear those shitty songs. They didn't even pick good songs, dude.
I think there was one that was decent, and that was it. But when the Saints go marching in, I was like, oh my god, dude, that's the kind of shit I'll sing to myself when I'm having a panic attack trying to poop because I'm constipated. But like, I don't want to hear it on the fucking big screen and act like it's a big musical number. Holy shit.
Also, yeah, that was my first sign of real laziness right there, when they were like, oh, the songs aren't actually original songs. We're just taking other people's songs and singing them. And I was like, you're not even going to write your own fucking music? How lazy is that shit?
And then someone's going to say, cue Deadpool and Wolverine.
That was different.
I know.
Mike Part says, still haven't seen VHS 85. It's a good one, in my opinion. Mercurio, welcome, sir, to the darkness.
Hey, Kyle, thank you. By the way, it's a great Simpsons Superman. We'd like to see it on your icon.
Every time I think of The Simpsons, dude, I think of our old friend Will, who decided he didn't want to be our friends anymore. I was over his house the day after Christmas one time, and I was looking through the shit he got, and it was a bunch of Simpson stuff, and he's like, he goes, yeah, he's like, I told my parents I like The Simpsons like 10 years ago, and he's like, that's the only presents I get anymore.
God, that's
like the only thing they know about me.
That's such a spoiled fucking mentality. I was like, they don't have to get you shit, though. They can get you. They can get
That's
you.
all they know about me.
Yeah, I was like, you're lucky. Well, your dad could have got you a fucking goddamn what's it called? I forget them. An employment
Pack
contract.
Of cigarettes?
No, a fucking application. I said an employment contract. I meant application.
Austin, thanks, buddy. That's kind of you, man. Thanks. It says, have you ever wanted something so bad you go full Linoche for it? Rules: you'd have to all the wizard power you need till the job is done, and once started, you can't stop till you get your thing. Bonus for causing chaos.
Have you ever wanted something so bad?
What is Linoche?
From Storm of the Century. Give me what I want, and I'll go away.
Oh, right,
Linoche.
right.
I guess. I mean, I'm assuming that's what it means, Austin. That I wanted it. No, not anything that I would want. Like, I would never like stop until I got it. I nothing.
When I was 16, sex with Christina Aguilera.
That's true. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, today sex with Timothy Oliphant, but that's none of your business. Okay, that's none of your business. I agree. I don't think I could ever do any of those things. Nothing matters to me that much. I mean, unless you talk about like if someone took one of my kids or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I was going to say, it's like I'm not exactly what you would call Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade, going after the Grail. I've never like sacrificed that much to like. I'm like, I must have this. If I don't have this, the whole world will end.
It's a Ovaltine decoder ring. I have to have it. That's a good question though. We have terrible answers. Alexander Wilcox, thanks, buddy. He said, watch first 2 episodes of Salem Slot. I've liked it so far. The first 2 episodes of Salem Slot.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Yeah, he's lying.
I don't believe you, Alexander Wilcox.
Dude, I'm the biggest Lakers fan there is. I love soccer.
Yeah, they were great when they won the Stanley Cup.
Maybe he means the original because it was made for TV.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe
I don't know.
Misspoke.
Or didn't they do episodic for 2004 Rob Lowe on Salem's Lot? Because that was made for TV too back in the day.
Yeah, that could be what he means. That could be what he means for sure. Or the Penguin. Maybe he meant Penguin. He just typed Salem's Lot. I don't know. Gary B said, I would rather watch Imaginary twice than Joker 2. Now that I disagree with. Imaginary is still the worst film of the year in my opinion, but definitely don't want to watch either ever again. You should watch that, Jay. You should watch Imaginary just for fun.
No.
Or you could punch yourself in the dick for 2 hours.
The only imaginary I have is that I'm good in bed, and I'll keep it that way. By the way, I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
Enjoy your pee-pee time. Jay goes pee-pee in the toilet. Dude, guys, what is going on with my fucking hair right now? This lighting is all weird. I don't like it. I move shit around. It looked great in the daytime. I loved what was going on. Right now, I'm very upset. What is that? Go down. Go down. Sink, you fool. Sink. Oh, look at that. It went down. I can have everything. Now it looks like I've been on a fucking boat in a windstorm. Anyways, Gary, the ABCs of Death creeped me out. I didn't like it. I watched the first one. I was like, it's too grody for me. There was some really nasty shit. That woman gets in the fat lady gets in the shower and starts cutting her fat off her skin. I was like, ew, God. There's a certain level I'll go to. Like, if there's a certain quality to something, I will watch it be gross and nasty. Like Terrifier, I see people all the time like, it's just gore porn. I'm like, no, man. Like, there is someone commented today. They were like, I hate the Terrifier movies, which is fine. That's fair. It's not for everybody, but they were like, I hate the Terrifier movies because it's just all gore and no story. And I'm like, dude, that's just not true. I mean, as far as slasher movies go, Terrifier has more story as a slasher movie than like 99.9% of slasher franchises. Not in the first film, but starting from the second film on, with all the stuff that they've added to the lore and the building that they've done, there you can't say that there's not a story there and there's not good characters. Like, it's better story and characters than a large percent of slasher movies. That's just the truth. It's not just some dude walking around killing people. There's a lot extra shit going on there. But yeah, like when there's not a quality to the grossness and it's just not high quality and also they're just trying to gross you out, I don't like it. And I could not get into the ABCs of death. Mm-hmm. Michael Parton says the sequel shouldn't exist. This sequel shouldn't exist, Joker 2, especially since the first film was so powerful. There's no message here. And to be honest, I thought the ending was predictable. 3 out of 10.
Well, I didn't think... honestly, here's the thing. Maybe I got spoiled on it because I knew that the ending for Joker 2, fans were calling it divisive before I'd even seen it. So there was 2 theories that I had going into it. And I think Mike and I talked about it a little bit when we were doing the Salem's Lot Patreon commentary, but it was that option. And then the other one, I thought they were going to turn it over to Harley. And that was going to be it.
Yeah. And there was a thing that hinted at that. And I was like, oh, here we go. This is everything.
On the steps, I was like, don't you do it.
It's all Jay's fears. It's Mid-Gems, the author of Audio Band.
That apple juice is crazy good to start.
Motionless zombie. Ah!
Dude, you look hot as hell. Motionless zombie in that pic. Holy crap, dude. Looking good there.
Hey guys, could y'all do a trailer reaction to Ice Nine Kills, a work of art? Maybe when it comes out, you got to go to the movie theater to watch that bitch. That's how intense they've gotten. I think you have to go see Terrifier in theaters to see, and you have to see the, as far as I understand, I could be wrong, but the way I understand it is you have to go to one of the Terrifier 2 and Terrifier 3 screenings, and they play it betwixt to see it. And I'm like, that's a lot. Normally, fans just ask people, please watch this.
Yeah, I thought it was. We might get in some trouble because on Patreon, not on Patreon, they usually shut us down. Well, they don't, but I always get nervous.
You always get them confused with Ghost. Ghost is the one that shuts us down.
Well, I know, but then we get in trouble with the Blink 182 that we reacted to on Patreon.
Yeah, but it depends on the studio. Like if the studio already has set flags and a robot scans it, and if it picks up a studio's thing, so you never know which bands it's going to be.
Well, I can't go see it anyway because I'm watching the Taylor Swift concert, so I don't have time to go to the theater to watch that.
There's a lot of errors you got to get through.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long concert. They're doing a lot of stuff. But yeah, we may end up doing that because I think that's a pretty cool. I can't wait to see what they do with that. Some talented motherfuckers over there. BA! Double fucked up feature with Trap. We left musicals. Where is the green Elion teat milk? Where? Decipher.
I don't know what that is. Alone.
Red teat and go.
The only it wasn't green. It was blue tit milk that fucking Mark Hamill, aka Luke Skywalker, was sucking on in The Last Jedi. It was like that was top cinema. That's the only green milk I remember, or the milk that's been left out for too long. I don't know.
I can't. I'm lost, BA. Thank you. I love you. Joe Valentine says your favorite movie that's dumb but fun to watch. I got Hatchet. Are y'all's keyboards broken?
Joe's like in the moment, dude. He's probably like hyping on his phone, like drunk as hell. Like, I gotta get this out quick though, dog. Like, are we talking about horror or like just any dumb movie?
I guess any dumb movie. Dumb but fun to watch.
You know what's a really dumb
Dragon, because that movie sucks, but you love it.
I love it. I've never seen a postman move that fast. I do fucking love that movie. No, I'd say the movie I always like. I watched. I think it's really fun to watch, and it's literally it's atrocious as far as filmmaking goes. It's Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren. I do like that movie.
Yeah, I'd go. The Pest is an easy one for me. Like, I love the fucking Pest. If I had to pick a horror movie that's dumb but fun to watch, horror wise, I'd fucking. There's so many. There are so many, and yet having so much trouble figuring out.
I like. No, I don't. I was gonna say Jason Gazelle is fucking awful. Never mind. I can't stand that movie. You think New Blood?
I'll go thriller though. I'll go in between with a thriller. Fuck me with a spoon. What's the name? Gerard Butler, Jamie Foxx. What's the name of that fucking movie, man?
Law Abiding Citizen.
Law Abiding Citizen. Dumb as shit.
Movie.
Completely impossible that anyone could ever pull the shit off that he does. But goddamn, is it not entertaining?
I was giving you White House Down with Channing Tatum. I like that movie.
Talk about a movie that you see in theaters and you never fucking watch again.
You know what? I remember what movie that surprised us the most. I don't know if it's been the same for you guys, but one of the it's not dumb. I guess it would be kind of slapsticky dumb, but it was Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
And it was just a shocker. Maybe that people would consider that dumb.
Cabin Fever's dumb as hell, but I love watching it. That's another good one too. Gary! Apparently Phoenix came up with the idea in a dream and Phillips made it for him. That checks out for Joker too.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he got up. He probably got up in the middle of the night after the dream and was dancing in the mirror like he does in Joker 1 and was like, I have an idea for Todd.
He probably called him in that weird Joaquin voice. He's like, I have an idea.
Did you hear about what he did recently?
What?
So you know about this movie that he dropped out of, right? Like 2 weeks before they were filming.
Because it was gay.
He wanted it to be like he wanted to make this very, very explicit, like 9.5 weeks gay movie, and then I guess they shot a little bit, and then he was like, "No, dog, that ain't for me."
They hadn't shot yet, but they were like days from shooting.
Yeah, and then he bailed on him. Like I think he read the script. He's like, "Man, I ain't putting it in my mouth for real." Like I don't know. I think
he came up with that before. Someone said he's done that before on their movie. Someone came out and said that, but also they said that, if you guys don't know, Joaquin Phoenix was supposed to do this big, fancy, super gay movie where there's gonna be a lot of graphic,
really explicit,
and which I wish I could take his place, but I can't. Yeah. But dreams, but they're supposed to be, and right before the movie started filming, he backed out, and they lost all the funding for the movie because the funding for the movie was in all these people's jobs was contingent on him showing up, and he was like, no, so all these people lost their jobs, and he won't talk about it, he won't respond to it or anything that. He's like, so
he probably is like, he's like, congratulations, you played yourself. You put your trust in Joaquin. I mean, I like Joaquin Phoenix, dude, but he comes across as a little flaky. I would not trust that dude to really commit and until it's signed, and he's like on the fucking day of shooting, having him sign a contract, because that guy gets out there with these dreams and shit, and he's like chasing dreams and whatever, and then you're like, are you gonna do it? It's like, man, I'm not gonna hawk two on some dude's dick and put it in my ass. I'm just not doing that. I just thought it'd be a cool idea. They're like, yeah, but you were gonna be in it. I was like, no, I said I might be in it.
He's an amazing, he's an amazing actor, but knowing him, like a dolphin came to him in his dream and it was like, and he was like, it told me I ain't gay. I can't.
Last night I dreamed that I was swimming with a dolphin, but yet a snake was attacking me from the sky, and that's when I realized I would underestimate someone today.
But he probably opened up a fortune cookie. He was like, "Thou not do," and he was like, "I can't do it today." Most of the time, he says, "In my opinion, the only reason Joker 2 was made was because The Flash was a waste of money, and Warner Brother wanted that money back. They could have given us Batman Beyond."
Oh man, yeah, dude, Batman Beyond would have been Jesus. That would have been such a great idea. But yeah, you're right. That could be what it is. But then again, I don't know, because Joker 2 is it's not going to lose as much money as The Flash, because that. But even then, if you look at The Flash looked, there was some shitty CG in The Flash, like really bad. And so I don't know what was the total cost on The Flash. It had to be like 350 fucking, I don't know. It had to be more than the Joker 2.
Yeah, more than a Toyota Camry, that's for sure. But you could be right, and also it could just be like they just looked at it and they probably begged Todd Phillips and Joaquin to make a sequel, and neither of them wanted to, and they begged and begged and begged, and then Todd Phillips was laying down one night and thought, they'll let me do whatever the fuck I want, and I can really just go and do some fuck you shit, and I'm going to do it, and they're not going to stop me, and he knew it, and that's what happened. So
maybe it was kind of like the Rob Zombie 2 Halloween 2 or Rob Zombie Halloween 2 situation where he didn't want to do it at all, and they kept telling him, he's like, all right, you know what, I'll just make a hobo fuck you movie.
You know who I think got screwed in this the worst is Lady Gaga. Honestly, like she went and she gave an earnest performance. She was good in the film, and I think she probably had no idea that they were doing this weird, let's stick it to the system movie, and she probably just thought she was making an Oscar-worthy movie, and that's what happened.
Yeah, you know, like her performance as Quinn, it's not Margot Robbie, but honestly, I feel like
it's not even fucking Harley Quinn, right?
It's not. It's just it's a disturbed girl that like is like fan obsessed, Like that's
It could have been
that's
anyone.
kind of what. Well, that's kind of well, that is the basic idea of Harley Quinn. But dude, yeah, she's to be fair, dude, like she is a good actress. So yeah, I don't feel like it's gonna stain her like moving forward and getting other projects. But it was just a waste of a time movie.
Yeah, I got to get the beverage. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. That's my boy. You see my crack?
Yep.
Shit.
Smelly. No. You know what, guys? I don't know where we are because he's just getting an apple juice. So Nighttime says Lady Gaga added nothing. Okay. I get it, Nighttime. It's nighttime and you come out to shine. I understand, but I mean she didn't add anything, but she didn't take away from anything, I guess, is what I'm saying. She wasn't bad.
Yeah,
I think feel like
could have been worse, but it wasn't Harley Quinn. There was literally nothing about that was Harley Quinn except for her job and the fact that she was with Joker. There was no Harley Quinn isms to her character at all. I just now realized that. That's crazy. Yeah. I wasn't watching that going, oh my gosh, that's Harley Quinn. It was just some crazy chick who liked Joker a lot.
Yeah. At the end of her makeup, though, I was like, what the fuck is on your face? Wipe that shit off.
Your daughter Bond's leaving the house like that.
I was like, you watch The Crow 2024 and think that's how The Crow is? Watch The Real Crow from the 90s.
The Bulk. I like your face. Warner Brothers be like, animated Batman Beyond movie from the creators of the Spider-Verse? Nah. Greenlight this shitty sequel for Joker. Let's just get into it.
You'll catch me over there eating a half-live greasy chicken wing, and if that's the end of the world, I'll be around with a big bowl of popcorn, ready to watch it all burn down. Yeah, they don't give a fuck, dude. Like, I don't know. Dude, I don't understand it. I really don't get these executives. I don't know how they have jobs. I don't know how their shareholders haven't fired most of them, because it's like, these are terrible ideas. And you're right. Batman Beyond, creators of Spider-Verse, wanted to make the movie. They say, fuck you. Let's make Joker 2, a musical that nobody cares about. Nobody will. Okay, that'll make us money. Oh.
On one hand, I do see they're thinking on not making Batman Beyond and doing that instead, because here's a movie. Here's a guy. A movie that really probably you could have made for $50 million. Doesn't have a lot of special effects. I don't know where the fuck the money went at all, other than to the actors. Whereas you look at Batman Beyond, that's going to be a way harder film to make. Action sequences,
you have to be careful with it.
All that stuff. They took the easy route for the money, as Warner Brothers just wanted to do. David Zaslav is like the fucking worst, man. Him and Mr. Beast, it's like the fucking Antichrist.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, though. I would have loved to have seen. Imagine taking the budget that they put out for Flash, and most of that budget was just for Ezra Miller's defense team, but they had taken the money for Flash. They took the money for the Flash, they spent on that, and they took the money for this horrendous piece of shit in Joker 2. They combined that budget and they gave us something like Batman Beyond, where Michael Keaton returns as Batman and is now the mentor of like Damian Wayne, and he is the new Batman, and he's like doing the butler, like the Alfred role. God damn.
God, you're spitting on my dick. I mean, you're spitting on the mic. That's what I meant.
I
like it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Give me podcasts.
Did you say give me podcast?
Give me a podcast. That's a hot.
Yeah, she does have a podcast though, for sure.
You know what? You know what I think about that lady, by the way. And by the way, Lee, holy shit, you're too fucking kind to us, dude. Thank you so fucking much.
Oh man,
that's
wow,
amazing,
thanks,
man.
dude.
Thank you. I don't know what we do with that, man. Thanks. The thing about the Haley chick or whatever, the Hawk 2 chick, people are so fucking mad at her. They're so mad at her, and I'm like, dude, you would do the same thing. She seems like a fun person. She's interesting, and they were like, people want to know more about her, so let's give her a bunch of money. She donated a bunch of it. She's out there working for it. She could have just started an OnlyFans, which, no disrespect if she wanted to do that, but she said no to Playboy and all that shit. And she's out there trying to intellectually make money off her podcast. I say good for her, man. Like, why are we mad at this chick for?
Hey, man.
She didn't ask to become famous.
She living the American dream. That's free market, bro. Like she said, hot to it and got podcasts and lots of money on it for one fucking thing. Good for her, man.
What did you expect her to do? Go, no, I don't want all this money because Ed, who works at a factory in Nebraska, will be upset if I get it and he doesn't. Of course not. You wouldn't fucking either, Ed. So, like, why are we mad at this chick?
I didn't know anybody was mad at her. I just know that she got a podcast. It's like people were maybe disappointed. Did you think it was going to be like hard-hitting journalism? She said hot to it. She said "Hakua" on a dude's dick. What were you if you go to listen to the podcast, what do you think you're going to be getting? He's like, well, I'm really interested in the politics and what's going on in the global economy, but she's over there talking about sucking a dude's dick and Hakua on it. Yeah, that's probably what it like. That's like that show, which I don't watch that because I'm not in the demographic. That Call Me Daddy that started out on Dave Portnoy's channel or whatever on Barstool, and now she's doing her. I don't watch that shit though. But I don't, again, they're going to be talking about like girl shit. I don't know. It's not for me.
Yeah, she seems like an interesting person. People want to get to know her
stick
more.
with Alex Jones. Thing.
Lee says, "Hey, sexy men. Hope y'all are doing well. For me, I'm okay. The state I live in is getting hit by the hurricane. I'm not in the path, but I will be feeling the effects. Love you. Hey, Loomis, send Michael here so he can end the hurricane.
I'll send Michael there so he can die in the hurricane. That's what I hope. He just stand there and die and drown forever washed away the sins of the nasty. Even though he's so gross, he would pollute the whole goddamn ocean, and it would be great because of his ass. It just stinks. Yeah, dude. That's
the only way to clean his ass.
Yeah,
I put him in front of the hurricane. I said, spread him.
It must take an ocean current from an act of God to clean his asshole. Yeah, dude. I feel for you, dude. I couldn't even imagine how scary that's got to be. But holy shit! But thank God you're not like in the path. But yeah, dude, I couldn't even, because it's supposed to hit like Wednesday night, so it's gonna be fucking insane. And I saw like the pictures of the traffic and shit. I'm gonna get people getting out. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, and I feel even worse for the communities that have already been hit once and now are lining up to do it again. The shit's crazy, dude. Yeah, it's scary, man. I used to live in Virginia Beach, and I lived in North Carolina for a year. And in both places we lived at, there were several times where a hurricane was supposed to hit. And I remember being a kid, and it was surreal, dude, because you would walk around the street, and, like it's like today, like, you know, all the toilet paper's gone from the store and shit like that, but actually for a good reason and for a reason you understand. But like all the houses on the streets, there'd be like nobody there because a bunch of people left town, and all the houses and the suburban streets would have giant black X's on their windows with like tape, because I guess if the wind broke it, it wouldn't shatter, and then it would just like fall, so it would be less dangerous. But like it was a real thing just being there. We never got hit by one, but I can't imagine what people are going through, man. Yeah, stay safe. I hope it doesn't.
But then again, Lee, you got that badass truck just sitting that goddamn beast of an engine kind of. Man, you ain't going nowhere. You got that
drive
shit
into
down,
the storm and push it back,
dude. No, I do. I wouldn't. I would never want to be in like you know how, like storm chasers go out and they chase tornadoes. That's like something to see. I would do that. I could never go into like the heart of a hurricane and be like, I'm gonna film this shit. No, fuck that, dude.
No, that's the thing. You don't see hurricane chasers. You know why? Because
they're dead. The ones that you never heard of them because they died before they put their footage up.
Yeah, that's scary shit, man. But yeah, stay safely. We love you, dude. And thank you so much. I also checked on Colton today. He said they're okay. They're all safe. They're good. As we talked to him in the last stream. So yeah, if you guys are in there, please stay safe. Do whatever you got to do. Don't be drinking. Don't be drinking tonight. All right.
I'll tell Colton, I'll be like, listen, man, make sure that your movie memorabilia and your action figures are safe. Everything else comes secondary. That includes your wife and everything else.
There's a plastic sheen on it. BA Jay loves Gaga.
I think he meant Jay, or you mean I don't. I mean, I do love her. I think she's cool.
Jay and Gaga sitting in a tree.
Jay Gaga.
Jay
Gaga. Jay Gaga. No, you know what? I think I remember like years ago. It was like somebody said, "What would be your guilty fuck?" Not a guilty fuck, but like you know, you'd have sex with like a pop star, something you never talk about. We asked it like it was a Halloween party, and I said Lady Gaga, and people were like, "Ew, God's like, no, she's cute." Underneath all that, you know, that
I remember this conversation, and I was like, "That's not that bad at all." Like I would.
No, yeah, I was getting scolded, and they're like, "Ew, God." Real.
The girls
like,
were.
Dude, she's actually cute.
The girls
yeah,
were.
the girls were, not the guys. I mean, guys understand. It's like it don't matter. Like, you know, just you need a pulse mostly for guys. It's like, yeah, she's got hot too.
Yeah, we were like that. That dead cow that Rocky punched in the freezer. I'd probably fuck it.
Yeah, I would. I put my dick in it just to see what it felt like really quick. But no, but as far as like her performance in the show, I thought she was good, dude. I really did. I think that I don't think she was bad at all. As far as like, I mean, Nighttime is mad at like he thinks she had nothing.
She had wonderful.
He said
skin.
it in all caps.
She's wonderful skin. She's got great.
She has nice lips. Nice lips too.
Yeah, I like to be her poker stick or something. Whatever she said. My answer, by the way, was always Kirstie Alley. Rest in peace. She's gone now, but that was always my like. Who would you be ashamed to throw it to?
Like before, not Look Who's Talking, or like after Look Who's Talking.
No, like heavy Kirstie Alley. Like, I would throw it to heavy Kirstie, like both, but like the one heavy Kirstie Alley or.
She had a nice face. Like she looked like she paid for everything.
Fun, you know. That's I don't know what that.
Yeah, I can't wait for us to get canceled. Look at these assholes talking about dead.
What's yours, by the way? Michael Parton. I feel split because I kind of enjoyed it more than the original Toby Hoop talking about Sam Slot. I kind kind of enjoyed it more than the original Tobe Hooper miniseries, which I felt was stretched out way too long. I've had women say that to me before too. I'm trying to make it look bigger than it is. 6 out of 10. That's fair. But I remember Michael was really excited about it before too. Like,
yeah, I mean,
pumped about it. I kind of.
Yeah, if you liked it, man, you know, more power to you. That's great. I mean, again, you know, you got what you wanted out of it, but I just did not like.
A lot of people did, man. A lot of people really did like the Sam Slot movie. My part also said there was apparently a 3-hour cut of the film. They also said there was a 6-hour It supercut.
Wow.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Like a 6-hour. Are you talking about a 6-hour supercut of the movie or like the actual miniseries? Because that miniseries is long as shit.
I think of the 2 movies because they're both Dauberman films. Yeah, dude. No, I don't want any part of that. You know what I've decided to like? Answer this question, chat, and you like. I'm kind of out on Andy Muschietti. Like, Flash, terrible for the most part, especially with.
I just liked it just because of the Michael Keaton thing.
Yeah, the first It movie was good. The second one I thought was not great. It's worse as every year passes. Mama, I know you like Mama a lot. I don't. I think it was it's very Conjuring-esque. It's fine, but I think it just really ends up again bad CGI and sort of corny. And I know he's doing the It miniseries now, so like I don't know. Like, is Andy Muschietti the guy? Isn't he doing one of the Batman movies now? I think he's doing the Batman Baby Bull.
What is it?
Maybe I could be wrong about that. I think he's doing another Batman film.
I don't know if Andy Muschietti. I've liked most of his shit, so I'm not gonna say I don't think he's gone downhill, but maybe kind of like what happened to the guy that directed Conjuring 1. What's his name?
James Wan.
I'm literally blank. James Wan. It's kind of. I feel like Muschietti and James Wan maybe oversaturation. Maybe just too much of the same shit over and over again, and just and too often, and that's why it's kind of burned out a little, fizzled a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, but James Wan just has so many great films in his backlog.
He does, but I'm saying, but
Mama and the Flash.
Well, I feel like 2 out of the 3 ain't bad.
But he's allegedly the showrunner for the Welcome to Derry series. He's directing Attack on Titan, which I watched that show with the kids.
I've never seen it.
Whoa, that shit's fucking cool. Like, I'm not into anime and shit like that, but that Attack on the Titan shit, there's these gigantic giants with these creepy ass faces. That movie could be great, but with him directing, I know, it's going to be a CGI fest and bad CGI at that. So and it's going to be choppy. He's also directing Brave and the Bold, the new Batman.
I mean, it could be good. I don't know.
I'm kind of out on him.
We'll have to see. I'll tell you who I want to see more horror, and I'm glad that he is doing more horror. And well, I would love. Dude, I think Fede Alvarez would be the perfect fit for something like a Batman story. Like 100% would be amazing. Like if you took something like the Arkham Knight story, or not Arkham Knight. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that, but the Arkham Asylum story, or based on the first game, Arkham, I think he would knock it out of the park. I think he would do.
It's so crazy, it might just work.
I think Fede Alvarez could make an extremely good Batman horror movie.
I mean, fuck yeah, he could. I wonder if he could make a straight up one, and it'd be good.
I thought you were reading.
Oh no,
I stopped talking.
Adrian said Joker 1 was only $65 million. Joker 2 needs $400 million to break even. What did they spend it on? Let's get out of politics and stop worrying about Joe Biden's son's laptop or the sex. The
where's it at? Where's the goddamn laptop?
Whatever.
It's at Circuit City, where it belongs.
Where's the trigger? Let's find where the fuck this money went, because I think we could use this for a lot of things, because they did not spend it on
craft services. Bunch of fat asses on set.
Fancy
I don't know.
meatballs.
I don't know, man. Yeah, well, that's crazy. Well, here's the thing. I think it was already proven, the fact, like, look at Deadpool 1. It cost $50 million. Deadpool 2, $50 million. And it was on point. Like, when Deadpool 2, remember Ryan Reynolds came out, he wanted to keep it $50 million. I mean, I don't know if it was like a flex. It could have been. Like, look how big and sexual my wiener is, says Ryan Reynolds. And I can make a movie that's amazingly successful with a budget that's half of what usually Hollywood puts out for superhero films. So you look at Joker 1, very, very amazing, not a masterpiece, but a very, very good film, $65 million. And then you take Joker 2 and you make this big Broadway fucking production that no one gives a shit about. And I don't, like, again, dude, who's signs these fucking checks and thinks it's gonna make money? Like, I don't get it.
It makes no sense to me, dude. Like, and again, Godzilla -1, $15 million. $15 million for that fucking masterpiece. Hollywood, if Hollywood goes fucking bankrupt and everything goes to shit, it's their own fucking fault. This money's being wasted constantly.
By the way, Austin, dude, fucking sick burn. Not burn. He's like, Austin says, so what you're saying is you wish the Treehouse Kid would have been meeting a Judd. Fuck yeah, dude. And if you guys don't know what fucking comedy, not horror, but comedies of the late 80s, I guess there's a little horror in there. But good grief. That guy that played Dracula, oh God, he was so fucking good, dude. And that was one of the coolest scenes when he said meeting a Judd. And then the treehouse blows up. Woo-wee! Loving that shit.
Loving that dick.
And I hope to God Monster Squad doesn't get remade, but I'm sure it will. And they'll probably cast like Stranger Kids, The Strangers or something. Or not The Strangers. Was it that who they're what's that
Finn
fucking
Wolfhard?
Yeah, not what's that fucking show on Netflix?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. No, I was gonna say The Strangers Kids, not The Strangers, but you know, The Strangers.
My 8-year-old's
yeah,
going through the Stranger Things right now. She's watching the series.
It's a good show, but then it goes down so quick.
I think if Stranger Things was 3 seasons, it could have been one of the greatest series of all time.
Could have been.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. And if everybody else didn't water it down by smoking their Chiba. D-Mitch, boys, can we get a top 10 all-time list of favorite horror movie characters for Halloween Horror Month? Also, Mike, you think the Vikings are for real? I do not, D-Mitch. I think the Vikings are going to do what the Vikings do. They look great in the regular season, 5-0. There's going to be a love boat situation. Someone's going to do some weird shit. Whatever happens, the Vikings are not for real. They will make the playoffs. I don't even think they'll win the division personally. They will be a first-round playoff.
First off, I don't know why. I don't know why you guys are denying history. The Vikings were real people from the North. I thought they were from the North. They were conquerors.
Skull.
They were badass. Bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are they 5-0?
They are 5-0.
Oh, that's great.
I'm impressed. I'm not impressed.
I remember when they had Adrian Peterson and who else? They had was it Favre?
Yeah, Favre.
They were like on fire, and they got to like 10 or 11-0, and then I was like, yeah, they're gonna die.
Yeah, they lost in the NFC Championship because of fucking the Saints and goddamn Bountygate broke Favre's ankle. Pieces of shit. Fuck the Saints. But all-time list of
go marching in.
I'll suck your dick if your name's Jim. I'll suck it hard. I'll suck it long. I'll suck
Don't you let me call Edward for long.
All-time list of favorite horror movie characters for Halloween. Favorite horror movie characters. Have we never done that? I feel like we've done that. Never done that.
Maybe we haven't. Maybe we never have done it. Top 10 Halloween horror characters. I think we've done horror movies. We've done multiple of those, but yeah, maybe never done the characters.
That could be a fun one. Robin Barker said audio is poop juice. Is that our audio? Our audio is poop juice? Is our audio? You're saying our audio is poop juice?
That's crazy. I
fucking
just
audio
got
is
a
poop
new
juice?
one that cost me like 2 proofs of purchase from Kellogg's. That can't be mine.
Oh, no. There was apparently at 9:02. There was a bunch of fucking everybody was saying it. Oh shit. Sorry guys. Did not see that until just now.
Oh shit.
There was like 10 minutes of people being like, what the fuck is going on with the audio? Is that still happening? I'm sorry. I was going back through the comments. Hang on, give me 1 sec. Is it all the audio or one of our audios or whatever? Let me go to current here. Sorry guys. We were just yapping away. Still? Oh me.
Oh shit. Hey. Oh, what the fuck?
Someone said all good.
Well, I'll leave and see, and maybe because it did this last time. I don't know if the audio got fucked up, but I'll come back in.
Okay, leave for a second, and you guys let me know if it gets any better, and then Jay will come back in, and I'll do the same.
All right.
Find out whose fault it is. Fuck, sorry guys. I feel terrible. Like I had no idea. We were going back through the super chats, and we weren't current on what was happening. Is it getting any better? Is it getting better yet? Is it getting better now? I have sex with men in the street. Have a sex with men right now. Is it still bad? Still choppy? What the dick shit? Weird. All right, well, hey, let's fix it together. Group meeting. What the fuck is wrong? It's one of your all's faults. It's not mine. Okay. I wonder if it's an internet situation. All right. When Jay gets back in here, I'll leave. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. I think it could still be you guys. I think everyone in here maybe has faulty headphones. Personally. All right, Jay, I'm going to leave now because it was still happening when I was here. And
oh, shit.
Let's see if it gets better.
Okay.
Okay. And,
I'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye. I'll see you soon.
Good night. For now.
All right. Well, let's test it. Chase says performance issues. It happens. I know. It happens too often, though. Robin says, we can't even hear you insulting us. This is the word. Still choppy. Fuck. This is not good. Still bad. Jay saying, I can't if it's bad. What the fuck? Still choppy. Man, I don't... Because, I mean, otherwise we would have to stop the stream and restart it. Still crunchy. Cereal. D-Land says, no, wait. Audio is still glitchy. I don't want to fuck with this too much. I don't know. Philip says just restart it. I mean, we have to restart your computer too. Well, I mean, if we have to restart the whole thing, then that's fine. But I don't know. Someone said, could it? Hi, Brian. Could it be the storm interfering? Roy says it could be the software they're using. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? Hold on. It's maybe you're right, because the connection, it says like it's coming in and out. It's saying like fairly good, and then it'll go back to normal, and now it's like Gary. Adrian says I blame Michael. I do too. Fuck him. In Windows 90, yeah, I know, and all this gay porn I'm downloading in the background is really affecting it. Someone said your ex-wifey. Oh my god, of course, that bitch. So I'll wait for Mike to get back in here, and if it does, what I'll do is I'll restart my computer and see if that works. D Mitch, yes, D Mitch, there's so much porn going on, background downloading, it's ridiculous. Russian hackers, god damn it, those fucking Russians. It sounds better now. Like I mean, I don't know, guys, because it sounds better right now. Did he pulling strings from jail? All that fucking baby oil. Hold on. Oh no, I thought it was a text from it. Sounds so good now. Okay, well that's good. Okay. What you do, Jay? I don't know. I just say I look like a dumbass, I guess. All good. You better now? Good. All right. We like that. Positives. Okay. It was Mike all along. Tell me what got it. Were you in Silent Hill or something? Was I in Silent Hill? Like, not that my past marriage, it was a fucking nightmare. Michael says you need to stop coming into your mics. I know. That's what's causing it. Doom Turkey says audio mostly fucks up with Mike. Mostly. I need a new flux capacitor. I sure hope not. Those are expensive and hard to find. Kyle says you farted. I can smell it. It stinks. B Roto says, Jay, we getting a Silent Hill 2 remake. Am I getting it? I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of torn on it, to be fair. Oh shit, I think it's gonna start fucking up again. Is it good still? This is so infuriating. I'm sorry, guys. This really sucks. I'm sorry. Excellent. I'm eating chicken McNuggets. They're good. It is. We're good, Jay Bro. I didn't do shit, D Mitch. Why you always blaming me for? Why always tell me go fuck a goat, man? Maverick Media says, "Are you, Mike, using the same internet provider?" I'm on Spectrum. I think Mike is too. Mike, are you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
So yeah. So they were saying that it was getting better, like it was crispy again, and then it was going in. Someone had mentioned before that the storms might be fucking with it if we're both using Spectrum, which I think I'm using Spectrum. I think you are too.
No, I'm on MetroNet.
Always got to be something different. Oh. And then that's what he said. As soon as he say, I'm on MetroNet, and then it said, fuck you. Oh, yeah.
My internet just took a shit for a second there. Is it good now?
D-Mitch says, no, I thought you said you were on the Spectrum. Yeah, and?
Good now?
I'm hoping.
Good.
Sounds better.
Was it the king of the Vikings? Was it it's because I talk shit about the Vikings.
Could be
cheaters.
Could be.
So
Dante Culpepper's coming back to fuck you up. Here's the thing. It's so weird. Someone was also what is this? What's the actual software that we're using here? Streamlabs. They said it could have been Streamlabs too.
StreamYard. So what I did was,
yeah,
I removed I just moved my whole setup. So I was in fear that it could be me. So I I took my mic off the stand and I put it on the table here. So like if I do like stuff like this, you might hear it. It might be a little shaky because now it's on a stand on my desk. But I also restarted my computer. But the fact that my internet just went out there for a second tells me it could be something to do with just the internet connection overall. But when I was gone, at first it was still doing it to you, wasn't it? It wasn't immediately good.
But then it cleared up.
Huh.
So
how about that fucking shit?
So it wasn't my fault, chat.
God damn it. I wanted it to be Jay's fault. But by the way, you will have to do the chat because now mine is gone.
Okay, I hope. I don't know because I lost a bunch of them when I
last
left.
one we did was D-Mitch. It's still on the screen.
Okay, what time do you have a stamp on that one? Like a timestamp?
It does not show it to me. No, I can't see it. But it's the one on the screen right now. If you can see that one in there.
I see. I can't see that one. Hold on. Stinky. Okay, I got it. Oh, I got it. Okay. Does it automatically star the supers?
They light up.
No, I know, but does it like? I didn't know if it like auto. Oh, it auto stars them. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool feature. I didn't.
Yeah. So now you're hosting. So I think it may be my internet.
Oh, now
yeah.
I have the power of grace. Okay, Gary. Thank you so much. Says change your name to Ronnie White. Take that damn mask off, boy. All right.
Run wide.
Thank you, Gary. I haven't seen you. Well, no, you were in your last stream. Good to see you.
He's probably queer.
Might be.
That's
you might be
quote.
up
Don't
there with them worthless animals, boy. Nighttime. I saw Joker 2 and used the bathroom 3 times. Got popcorn refills every time the songs and dancing started up. It was like a commercial break. I agree. It was. It was kind of like those. It's like when you're watching like a long form like on YouTube, and then they have like this is a 90-second or 60-second ad break, and you have to be like, holy shit.
Smart man, dude. Those songs were all so bad. Like the singing wasn't good. The dancing wasn't good. Like. If I was just reviewing it as a musical, I was like, this musical fucking sucks. You know?
Yeah. There was only like I liked 1 or 2 songs maybe, and then most of it was just dog shit. But yeah. Crazy Saint says, who would win in a street race? Memphis Reigns or Dominic Toretto? Well, it's all about family, isn't it? It's all about family. So it's
who is Memphis Reigns?
I don't know. It don't matter who he is because you're not going to beat fucking Vin Diesel.
That's true. And in a race to who's the biggest douchebag, Vin Diesel will always
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, you win. I live my life. How's he say? I live my life by
one cock at a time.
Yeah, that's it. Racing for pinks. Austin. Thank you so much. Also says, Jay, before you married the first time before you married the first time, were you aware your fiance's parents were Emperor Palpatine and the witch from Pumpkinhead? That's a deal breaker. I did not. If I had known that, I would not have gone to a galaxy far, far away into a world of depression.
That's honestly, that's what it feels like they would have created is Jay's ex-wife perfectly. And by the way, the dude that we didn't know who it was from the last one, it's the Gone in 60 Seconds, Memphis Reigns, Nick Cage. So I am going to go Nick Cage. Definitely wins that race.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Fuck Dominic Toretto and his CGI bullshit. Old school.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Austin, for reminding me of the Empire Strikes Back moment of my life. But yes, so when then, thank you so much. Says, hey, you two are too sexy for the internet. That's not true.
But
thanks.
Couldn't handle this hot middle-aged dude dick fest. Hot middle-aged.
Too much. It's too much. There's just too much dripping. Jack Ryan Boyd, thank you so much. Says, what is the best and worst canceled sequel? Man, that's loaded hot dog. The best and worst canceled sequel. Well, I'll tell you what the best would have been is Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. That's the best canceled sequel. Like,
that's a good answer.
Yeah, dude. If they could have made that, holy fucking shit. Worst. And I might be answering your question wrong, but worst canceled sequel. I would say anything following up the original Will Smith Suicide Squad would have been dog shit. What'll be some kind of Suicide Squad if they've kept that same energy going? Hooey, they've been bad. Or maybe After Earth Part 2.
Oh God, could you imagine? I know there's going to be a worse sequel that got canceled for sure. No, actually, I think I have the winner. I think the follow-up that was planned to the Ghostbusters 2016 sequel is the worst.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Feel good about that one. And the best, I will go Halloween Returns. That shit sounded fucking awesome.
And I'm sorry, I was being apparently I'm on the spectrum according to chat. Holy fuck shit. It was actually I guess you meant like actually announced sequel that didn't get made. That was been terrible, but yeah, I would say right now, and it did get made, was Joker 2, but apparently we're living in an alternate reality where shitty movies are okay. But
dude, like I think I'm haunted. Like,
is he just staring at nothing?
Yeah, dude, look at him. He's giving up.
Huh? He's like, huh? Robin Barker, thank you so much. Says, I learned recently that Tarantino tried convincing the Weinsteins to start an Oscar campaign for Jamie Lee Curtis and H2O. I heard that. Yeah, that's the same interview I watched. You must have watched too. That's pretty cool of him, especially since H2O might be my favorite Laurie. I did hear that. I heard that he was very hard on that the idea that she should be nominated or something. But yeah, I mean, she was good in that. I mean, you got to remember, I feel like she played a better representation of that character in that movie than she did in all three of the Halloween 2018 sequels. 100%.
At the end, did you see that orb just fly by?
No.
It was a gnat. See, you paranormal fuckers. It's not true. It's
not.
I
thought it was a mini UFO.
My dogs they're like staring at the garage and barking. So like there's like a fucking.
You need to put the video onto Nuke's top 5.
Live ghost caught on air. It touched me. I got a bruise. No, I don't think that's worthy of it, but I could see Tarantino doing that. But he was involved in 6. They almost made a Tarantino-esque like 6 film. So
yeah, it was an interesting interview though. If you guys don't know, check it out on YouTube. It's pretty good. Space Ghetto 93 is a member for 2 months. Thank you. Says, fellas, audio is stuttering for every, I guess, I don't know, 1 second, but
that was probably back in the past.
It was.
Thank you.
Hopefully we fix that up. Maybe, hopefully. Adrian Yabar says, M will babysit for Haley while she's getting lit.
Yeah, dude. Haley is having a baby. Eminem's going to be a granddad, which is funny because he has that song babysitting for Haley while Haley's out getting smashed. And it's like sitting on the porch with a bottle of Jack, grandkids in my lap, babysitting for Haley while Haley's out. Yeah, but yeah, they put out a video. He's going to be a granddad. It's good for them, man. That whole situation.
So he really might have a heart attack on his auto track.
On a Nordic track. Yeah, that good for them. I'm happy for them because like their whole lives being public like that, they could have had a really fucked up relationship. But it's a happy story.
I couldn't imagine being her husband. Holy shit.
Her husband, I think, is Tony Hawk's son. No, I'm thinking Kurt Cobain. Never mind. That's a whole different thing.
Oh.
Kurt Cobain, Francis Bean married Tony Hawk's son. So Kurt Cobain's daughter and Tony Hawk's son had a baby together, which is like 90s as fuck, and I love it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And I think that we're caught up.
Are we? Are we really? Is it through Himmel?
Again, guys, we had some issues earlier, so if we missed the super chat, just let us know, and we'll try to get back on that. But sorry, thank you for your patience.
My wiener hurts. Sorry
Courtney
for the
says
audio.
my Patriots suck.
Yeah, they're not good, dude. They're pretty fucking terrible, if we're being honest, Courtney. Pretty fucking bad. I'm gonna see if I can do this since we have some time left in the show. I have some things going on in my body. But it's creepy right now because the dogs are barking at someone outside, and it adds perfectly to the situation. We promised we would watch some scary stuff every episode this October season, and I still got some in the box for us to check out.
Holy shit. We got a big fat dick that just walked in here, and in a good way, and he says, guess what,
Where
guys?
is it?
We're gonna all take a moment here and just talk for a second. We got Big Tim C coming in out of nowhere. Says, hey guys, Mike saw your review of Terrifier 3, and I'm gonna go see it in an hour. Jay, gonna see it soon. Be good.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, man. What a fucking wonderful human you is. I'm not going to see it soon, but we have made plans to make a first-time watch-along commentary type of thing when it comes out on stream, and I'll watch it then. But yeah, I haven't watched Mike's review. I don't watch my own reviews, but that's awesome.
That is fair. I don't take it to heart because I don't watch my own videos either. But no, I think, and I'll say this, Tim, absolutely no spoilers are going to come out of my mouth. What I'll say about Terrifier 3 that is completely spoiler-free is that it is really a continuation of 2 with some Christmas spirit. I wouldn't expect them to expand on a lot of things. I actually think that the Rotten Tomatoes score is going to go down, and not because it's not deserving of the score. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good. But I think some people are going to be upset. Some folks that weren't in the original audience are going to be upset at some of the things they see. And I think some people are going to expect them to go deeper into the story than they actually do. And I think the Rotten Tomatoes score is going to go down, but I still maintain it's a really damn good movie. So, and that's what we're going to do. We talked about that. We're going to wait till it comes out on streaming, and then we're going to do Jay's live reaction to it. Not live, like on a live show, but we're going to record a live commentary and put it on Patreon, and then I'll cut up and make a little video of it as well.
Should be pretty fun.
So,
yeah. And we also got Big Bad Courtney Reed. Thank you so much, gifting some memberships out there. We really appreciate you, Courtney. Champion as well. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And then on the heels of the great Courtney and Tim, we have Wild Willie coming in and saying horror tag team match for title. Jason and Ghostface versus Michael and Leatherface. Mike, I'm against you in fantasy this week. Good luck, sir.
Well, most of my team
Wild Willie's going to run wild on you, is what he's saying.
Wild Willie's got a good team. He always does well. I'm probably going to get my face smashed in. But Jason Ghostface versus Michael and Leatherface. Yeah, let's go Michael and Leatherface.
100%.
Look, I love Ghostface. He's right up there with the greats as far as movies go. But as far as physical prowess, he's getting fucked up.
Yeah, dude. Jason and Michael will be an awesome match. That would be an amazing match to have. And it depends on which version of Michael and Jason you're getting. But Ghostface and Leatherface, it's fucking over, dude. Like, Leatherface would not only chop him up, but eat his dick at the same time. Like, this crazy ass fucking loon, dude. Like, hillbilly ass fucking crazy. Like, no doubt.
Ghostface could pull some Shane McMahon type shit. Leatherface is a fucking idiot. He'd be running around the ring. Easy to trip up, easy to fool. But I think Jason's going to have to stay in that ring the whole time, because if Ghostface tags in, he's getting fucked up probably.
Yeah, I agree.
If Ghostface gets in there with Michael, it's over.
Dwayne Johnston says, thank you so much also, Dwayne. Dwayne's Johnston. Let's not get it twisted here. He's talking about a penis from The Rock. Says top 3 favorite stand-up comedians. Sure. I saw a Bill Burr stand-up show a couple of years ago. Also, can you smell what the cock is cooking? I can. It smells like chlamydia. I will say top 3, 100% Richard Pryor. I've watched most of anything Richard Pryor's done, like 100. I love that shit. I think Richard Pryor's awesome. Eddie Murphy, without a doubt. And then my number 3 favorite comedian, back a long time ago when he was the hot stuff, and he actually was a good storyteller. Dane Cook back in the day really did do a good job of doing comedy in a way that I don't know, it was relatable, and I thought it was really funny. But nowadays, you know what? I'm just gonna go with someone recent. And it's really top 3 is so hard, but I will say Shane Gillis is really fucking funny, dude.
I like Shane Gillis a lot. I'm gonna go. What's Jim Jeffries? I love Jim Jeffries. I think he's great. Dane Cook. I know people hate him, but dude, that Vicious Circle is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life, still to this day. And lastly, I'll still go Jim Carrey. I know he's not mainly known for stand-up, but goddamn, I love anything that man does. So that's
and Jerry Seinfeld. What's up with all this airplane food?
God, the worst, dude. God, I hate Jerry Seinfeld.
And then also Michael Parton says, I'd feel better if I saw Terrifier 3 with you guys. Well, you'll have your chance a couple months or whenever it comes out.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, we'll be at different locations. So
yeah,
stop trying to grab our dicks. But just kidding, Michael. Love you, buddy.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Michael. I've never, I have to, there we go. Gotta do that. It's so much power. I just don't know what to do. I feel like Thanos when he got the glove.
It's not, dude. I feel relaxed. I'm like, you're
I don't mind
like,
it,
but
nice. But it's like,
what it's like for you. I feel good.
It's like with the Infinity Gauntlet. It's like, oh, there's all these powers and things that I have to utilize to do, and I kind of like it, but it's also lots.
I'm enjoying myself. I do have to tinkle though before we watch some scary stuff together. So
Doom Turkey says, Amy Schumer, you're lying. You shut your goddamn mouth up. George Carlin.
My favorite all time is Ellen DeGeneres, and it can't be.
She's good. Wow, she treats her employees really well too. George Carlin is the GOAT. Yeah, George Carlin was great too. I never I liked him. Maybe I was too young when I was watching some of the stand-up stuff. I never got it, or I didn't connect with it, but he's good though. But I swear to God, there was a video that I watched. It was like a guy that was like, he recorded. He was like doing like recording myself until I laugh at an Amy Schumer joke, and it was like an hour and 30 minutes long or some crazy shit. Visit Gottsloth says, Jay, do you think you'll ever go back to a movie theater? Dude, yeah, I did. I went. Dude, what are you talking about? I saw Crow and shit. What the fuck? I go. Jason Bacon, thank you so much, dude. Says, are we excited that the new Hugh Grant horror flick Heretic next month? Are we excited for the new Hugh Grant horror flick Heretic next month? Also, Rosemary's Baby prequel Apartment 7A just dropped on Paramount Plus. Dude, surprisingly, I just saw an advertisement for Hugh Grant for Heretic. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the trailer, but it looked pretty interesting as far as what I've read. The idea, the plot sounds pretty cool. As far as the Rosemary's Baby prequel, I'm not a huge Rosemary's Baby fan. I was never like a huge fan of the movie. It's all right. Like, I mean, it's not bad. It just, I never really liked, I don't know. Some people love it and think it's a, classic, but it's not my thing. Connor says orange peanut. Well, if you're eating a peanut that's orange, I don't know. Unless it's designed to be that way, I wouldn't trust it. It might be bad. I'm just letting you know. Don't eat that shit. You might have diarrhea for 3 weeks. We don't know. Eric Hess, thank you so much. Potato chips. With the audio issues, I see now why I watch you guys. It always makes me feel better about myself. Yeah, dude, that's what we're here for. We're stupid. Thanks, guys. I got the rental card and picture in the mail. Y'all rock. Hey, man, appreciate you. Not only did you bring our self-esteem down just a notch, but you got what you needed in the mail. Really appreciate that. But no, guess what? I like you, Eric, and I would never say such disparaging remarks, but really appreciate you. Isaac says, your clock's 1 minute off, bud. I know. I know. Big Joe Grizzly says, sugar-free peach rings cause diarrhea. That's true. Anything super sugary like that, watch it. Watch that ass. I don't know. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:03. By the way, we got some good super chats, good questions. Jason Bacon,
bring them to me,
was asking this question. I already read it. I already answered it.
Oh. Dude, I wasn't excited. I honestly didn't think the trailer for Heretic looked that good, but the reactions coming out are people are like, holy shit, it was the movie of the festival. Apparently that Heretic movie is really fucking good. And yeah, I heard about the Rosemary's Baby prequel as well. I've never seen Rosemary's Baby, never watched it before.
Not that good.
But I heard that the prequel was total ass juice. And again, reminded me of Salem's Lot, reminded me of Pet Sematary Bloodlines. For some reason, when they take a franchise and it goes directly to a streamer, it's usually butt. So,
and then we also got a really lovely, I mean, I would have put this in the top 10 most Hallmark moment kind of super chats ever. Insulting, yes, but truthful.
Brotato chips with the audio issues. I see now why I watch you guys. It makes me feel better about myself. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You should see my dick. It'll make you feel great. I got the rental card and picture in the mail. Y'all rock. Fuck yeah, Eric. Fire!
Yeah.
It was actually a picture of my dick. That's why it feels better.
And then we got Tiffany coming in, and she says, I didn't get to ask this last week, and it's super random, but have you ever gone to Blackout in New York City? You have to go in solo and sign disclosures. Fuck no. I've seen the coverage of that. I've seen people. I'm not doing that. Listen, if I want to get slapped in my face and told that I'm useless and I'm not doing anything, I mean, just get married. It's the same thing. So I don't really want to pay people to fucking do that. All right. No, I don't like that kind of like, I don't like haunted houses anyway, generally speaking, or doing that kind of stuff. But the fact that you take it to a next level and you have to sign a disclosure before you go in and have people like literally kidnap you and like strip you butt naked and do weird, like, no, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no interest. Don't even like haunted houses. Not haunted houses. Dude, I know it seems weird because you love horror, but when I go in haunted houses, like I like to hold on to the shirt of the person in front of me because I don't want to get lost. I don't like getting jump scared in person. I'm not a haunted house dude. I'll go because I'm not going to be that like, everyone's like, let's go and have a great time. I'm like, can we drink? Yes, I'm in. I will go and I will not poo-poo anybody else's time, but I'll be honest with you. If I'm being full frontal male nudity, I do not enjoy them. I would not seek them out on my own ever.
Fuck no, dude. Hell no. But I mean, I know that I watched, it was some kind of documentary or something like that. I don't know if it was a documentary or just like, it was a video like from the people that were going through and what their reaction to it was. And they filmed them before and after. And for a lot of people, it was cathartic. Like it got them to work out some issues and shit. I don't know. I guess if you're like, hey man, therapy's fucking expensive. I'm just going to go and have this guy beat the shit out of me and tell me I'm a piece of shit. But then at the end say, hey, you're worth it. Maybe I'll just do that.
Yeah, just punch me in the face so I could feel something.
Yeah, it felt good. We also got Robin Barker. Remember, you are my number one, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Johnny Literal. Who would you like to see Michael Myers team up with in a movie?
My answer is honestly nobody, dude. Like I think they should just always keep that shit separate. You know?
Dog running solo. Ain't no need for a Robin.
Yeah, I hate to answer that. That's such a poopy answer to your question. But honestly, my answer is nobody. I think we saw enough of a team up with Corey. You know?
Yeah. I mean, the only way I think it would work, and it would be the end of the franchise. And we've talked about this before. When they did Jason versus Freddy, I think that if they had done a Michael versus Jason, that would have been cool to see. I guess they're both big hulking monster type dudes that are like, killing people. That would have been interesting. But once that happens, it's over for the franchise, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably. Cyclops from X-Men.
For sure. Gary,
they're down.
Also, thank you so much. Says it would be funny if you could get guys to dress up as slashers to do death matches, and both of you commentators shouting funny things out. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, we just gotta hey, it's like, hey, you want to be on a shitty fucking podcast and get paid nothing? That'd be great.
Do you know how fucking fun it would be to be the commentators on other people's fights? Like, if we just put a ring up, be like, now ref. And that's what we call the show, dude. We call it now ref. And like you and I just watch and commentate random people fighting in a ring. Mm-hmm. That would be my dream come true. I would want nothing more than that ever.
Also, Adrian Ybarra says, if you get to my scary Instagram reel tonight, the host page is full of gems. Also, love the intros y'all film. Time for Wham! Halloween parodies short reel. Hey, thank you, dude. We're going to try to do that for show.
Yeah, there's more coming this Halloween horror month of Michael and Loomis stuff for sure. Not a ton of it, but we do have stuff. We have stuff planned that we're definitely going to do. We haven't given able to get to. Dude, this month's been fucking crazy, man. I'll tell you, it's been fucking nuts. My wife's little brother was in from the Marines for the first time in years for a week. We had my birthday. We had my daughter's birthday, my mother-in-law's birthday. The past 10 days, my kids have been home from school break. Just you've had the hurricane with stuff going on with like the weather and stuff. So it's been hard to film. We had stuff planned to film outside. starting October this month has been fucking difficult. It's been fucking difficult. And then next week we have Scarefest, but we do have stuff planned. I think we have some cool stuff. So yeah, there's more Michael Loomis to come for sure.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And also, Eric Hess, again, thank you so much. Says, by the way, Diddy invited me to a party. You guys want to come with me as my guests?
Yes, finally.
Gee, let me think. A quick decision. Yep. I can't wait to go there. That's going to be a Neverland time. Hey, Katie Sidebottom.
G'day!
Thank you so much. Says, been a really hard day. Thanks for being here, guys. Love your faces. Hey, thank you for coming, and thank you for interacting and being here tonight.
Yeah, Katie saw that. I'm so sorry. That's the absolute worst. Katie lost a pet this week. Which is absolute heartache and miserable. And we're so sorry for you. We love you so much. And I hope you had fun tonight. Missed the audio issues and stuff like that. It's going to be okay. We love you. You're the fucking coolest.
Thanks, Katie. Wild Willie also says, have you reviewed the movie Haunt? Good Halloween vibes. I think we did. Yeah, Damien was in that. Yep.
Good old Damien Mafa's in that. That's a good movie, man. When it comes to haunted houses, it made every haunted house 2% scarier because you're like, what if this is a Hellfest hell house sort of deal? You know what I mean? I don't like it, and it actually made me like haunted houses less, but it's a good movie.
By the way, not a super, but I just want to point this out. These guys are like prostitutes. Only if you pay do you get their attention. You're goddamn right, you fucking turd. But I gave you some more than your daddy gave you. So here we go.
Jay, the way you said that just made me fucking laugh.
I love it.
I saw that comment earlier and I started to say something.
Obviously, that guy wasn't here when we were having our audio fuck ups and giving, okay. Really cool take, man. Love you, bro.
You should see us in the bedroom.
Keep flexing.
You should see us in the bedroom. What are you doing this evening? Oh, you're here. Hanging out. That's crazy. It's weird.
No, but I will point out, like, yes, you know what? We love you guys no matter what. It doesn't matter. Of course, it helps the channel if you donate, for sure. But we pay everybody attention as much as we can. Holy fuck, dude. I just think it's so ridiculous when people act like that.
No, it's crazy. Yeah, and it's one of those things. Like, have we ever been like, we're only going to stream tonight if you guys are going to put up the super chats, because otherwise we're not hanging out at all.
I have literally been on not on. Well, I've watched streams before where that's literally all they talk about. Like every fucking 15 minutes, they're like, "We haven't had a super chat come up for a while, so I'm going to cut the stream short."
Yeah. And a lot of people, there's a lot of channels that don't even read their super chats at all. We like to do it because obviously, it helps our channel. It helps us do this full time. It helps us spend more time doing it. If it wasn't for us doing the live streams and live streams happening, we would probably be doing about 50% of the content that we do. So, and also it gives us a chance to hang out with you guys, and it gives you guys the chance to run shit. And sometimes we'll do shows where we don't even have topics. We just come in and hang out with people. And you know what? People still show up. So I guess in a weird way, you could say, fuck you.
No, that guy was cute.
I do have to change my battery.
I wanted to give him attention. I want to give you a kiss on the mouth. Come on.
My battery is dying, though. Give me 1 sec.
But anyway.
Oh, can you see that fucking overgrown beard hair right there? Out of focus?
Yeah, cut that shit. And grab them tits. Adrian says Michael Loomis should be portrayed as Batman and Alfred Diamond. That'd be cool. I mean, like, listen, I would love to do like that. Would be an interesting sketch to have it where Loomis was like an Alfred Pennyworth type of dude, like navigating Michael to take down some. Like Michael could be like a Dexter type of dude, and like he was like navigating him to do it. That'd be cool. I don't know. Colin being serious. I don't know what's going on. Ty says, I'll donate $177 to y'all if you watch every Blumhouse film back to back. Fuck you. You will not do that, sir, today.
Fine. We'll do it right now. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
I mean, we are prostitutes after all. Hey, I'll spread my butthole. Let's do it.
Just whores. Whores on Halloween.
Shit says DD battery spike.
Yeah, dude, my fucking batteries keep dying. I don't know what's going on. There's a ghost in this fucking house. And if you give me $7, I'll find it and suck its dick.
Yeah, we'll just start monetizing everything. You guys want me to see me watch? You want to see this? That's $5 right there.
Oh, me goodness gracious. All right, you guys want to watch a scurry video?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got here. I'm just going to pick a random one.
I don't know. How much is it going to cost our viewers to watch it along with us? Is it like is it by the minute? Is it by the minute? Because you guys might have to like start turning out that big bucks.
Oh, he should really ask his mother what a prostitute actually does for a living. He's going to be really shocked.
Jesus Christ, don't talk about her like that. She was great last week.
Oh God, where is it? All right, William Rawson sent this. All right, it's a little over the time limit of 7 minutes, but I fucking clicked on it and it sounds interesting. It says new jump scare 2020. We'll give it a chance. If it's not great, we'll click off. Let me see if I can still do this as the number 2.
I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have brought it up. I shouldn't have brought it up. I feel like I saw it. I
saw it. I almost brought it up myself.
I saw it, dude. That's why I kind of got like my brain frizzled out because I was trying to obviously people. I mean, we give everyone an equal amount of attention, but people that super chat, I was trying to make sure like, hey, we read their stuff, and then I saw that my brain froze for a second because there was like, bitch, I want to go in on you fucking hard right now, and I chose to hold back a little bit.
I appreciate it.
I felt like that chick and my cousin Vinny was like, maybe it was a bad time.
But seriously, can you guys please buy our Prime Energy drinks because our mansions need new roof gutters?
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch this. I think I click it. Let me know if you can't hear it. This is from William Rawson, and it's called New Jump Scare 2020.
What ain't so new then, is it?
I hope this is royalty-free music because we're only here to make money.
I mean, that's what I exist for every day. This is the realization looking in the mirror, like all I do is prostitute myself on the internet. Oh, that's right. I don't have an OnlyFans.
Do you know me?
No, but I want to.
I hope this isn't Ezra Miller. I know you. Please tell me.
Tell me.
Kind of.
Like
deep
inside.
down.
Dude, that sounds like, is that like a version? That sounds like Tubular Bells, kind of. Or
really
like, or like Saul. Fucking bitch ass motherfucking hoe. You fucking whore.
God damn it.
It literally lulled me. I'm not looking. I'm done with this fucking video.
That got me, dude. I wasn't even thinking it was going to be scary.
That shit lulled me in. Like I was actually reading the text.
I'm glad I was wearing fucking pants.
Like a penis come out, like right in your mouth.
Oh, this is going to be constant, dude. I'm having fucking anxiety tonight, all right? This is not what I need to be doing. This jump scare shit. Oh, it's trying to get you sucked in now. Now I know what kind of game we're in.
Bitch. I can see it. Hey, if you can read this, you don't have color blindness. Hi.
I want to fucking suck your butt. I want to eat your butt with some nuts. Planters pea. Peanuts. I want to suck your blood. I'm done. All right. Just do it already.
Oh. Hi.
Give it to me if you're gonna do it,
dude. This is who requested this video. This is literally bitch fucking whore. Goddamn fucking shit.
A little bit. I've seen it before. You ain't got me that bad.
All right, I don't want to watch this shit. This is dumb. This isn't even like a fucking video that we can react to. Oh, say can you see by the I know that's a new rendition.
This is like some mentalist shit. It's just trying to fuck with you until it goes. God damn it.
You know what?
Is it going to take this long?
A few years ago, I wouldn't even reacted to it because I was dead inside anyway, being married to that ex-slut. It wouldn't even mattered.
That's what's fucked up is normally that shit doesn't get me, but my brain was way somewhere else. Like I wasn't, I'll be honest, like I wasn't even like,
what is that? Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, what is that? Just stare at it.
No, dude, I'm not.
Just stare at it.
I can't. Why the
Fuck
fuck
me
is
up.
my
I
screen
don't
full
care.
screen?
I'm dead inside. Give it to me.
I gotta pretend that I'm fucking Batman in the Arkham games.
Watch this,
Nothing
dude.
that the Joker can do can surprise me.
I'm gonna get right up on it. Look at this fucking shit. Look how close
Yeah, do
I
it,
am to my
dude. Get in
fucking
there.
screen.
Get in.
Yeah. See?
Ooh,
You ain't
not
got
that
shit.
bad.
There's not even any sound.
Wasn't that bad?
Fuck you,
Wasn't
piece
that
of
bad.
shit.
A little bit bad. Not that bad.
You don't know what I've been through.
Oh, looks like a good game.
Got games?
Auto buy. God, what an asshole. He didn't even like earn that. He just bought it off the fucking store.
Go, go, go.
God, this is gonna be fucking stupid.
I found the wiener. Press A to suck it. It's a door, you dumb duck.
Obviously, let me shoot that thing. Hawk 2. Nothing happened. Yeah, because there's not. You can't just shoot the light. Look for a switch.
That's what happens when you try to find the clitoris. Nothing happened.
Fucking bitch.
What should I
God
try
damn it.
next?
Maybe. I'll just go there. Open door. Okay, I feel like this is like when if you're in the strip club and the lights come on. You're like, holy shit, you're on top of me in the private room. Dude, get to the fucking point. Oh, shit. I'm not going to your church. I'm just not. You're a nun. I don't believe in it.
That was the same one they used earlier. How are you going to use the same one twice?
Because, dude, this
We're
shit.
almost
I
at
don't.
the end, so like,
This shit's not working for me because I got headphones on and I don't like this shit. Like I can literally hear everything and I don't like any of this. This reminds me of like a Beetlejuice opening.
kind of. That's like,
Hey, can
A
you
little bit.
please hey, can somebody please super chat our whore asses so we can get out of this really quick?
I'm fast forwarding it. It's not doing anything.
Oh, this is gonna be bad then. Someone's gonna get mad at us for doing this.
Oh, I didn't mean to do this, dude, but you can game the system. Look, if you
No, I
look
know
down
you
at the
Yeah, I know
The
you could
audio?
cheat it. You could cheat it. But
Let's
don't
go
that's
right
not
to
the
the audio.
you can't cheat it. Don't cheat it.
Ralph, I don't want to sit through the middle of that shit.
I think it was supposed to be like, oh my God. I feel like we're gonna get worse. Fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck you.
you suck my fucking butt.
That looked like me at the bar when they're like, hey, by the way, we stopped serving like an hour ago. I'm like, I can't get an extra drink.
Hey, I do give credit. That first one got me. That got me fucking good. It was worth it for just the first one.
We got some new sexuals in here to help our prostituting ass.
Hey,
So,
come on.
We
I
got
got
some
paid for our
Gary
Valtech
coming in here.
subscriptions.
It's a balancing act. You buy attention to chat, but you pay attention to supers too because they send you money. I hate when people ignore supers. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Gary. It's not one of those things that we prioritize one or the other, but it is one of those things that you have to have balance in for show. But yeah, we were also making a joke about it, but that it was just whatever. Turds gonna turds. Jason Bacon also says, did you guys see that new Lonely Island video? Sushi Glory Hole. Pretty funny. No, but I bet the spell was atrocious.
Dude, Lonely Island's first album was fucking great.
I didn't know that that's great that they came. I haven't seen anything from them in a long time.
No, thank you for the recommendation. I'm gonna look it up later. He's like, so that's an average day for you? You fuck a fish and kill yourself and die? It's like, I'm the boss.
Sushi Glory Hole, also AKA my ex-wife. Good. Daniel Flores, thank you so much, says, hey, awesome, sexy ass. Can you wish my beautiful wife a happy birthday? She's one of your biggest fans. Maybe sing if you want. LOL.
All right, ready? Happy birthday on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday
to you.
From the prostitutes on YouTube.
That's what I'm talking about. Happy
Yes,
birthday
happy
to
birthday.
you. Do you super chat or Venmo? What do you do?
Yeah, my dog needs food, so please. Happy birthday.
Yeah, start using the dogs to help with pouring. That will help. No, but happy birthday, Daniel Flores' wife. I hope it's a great one. I hope it's a good one. Thank you for being and I always hate calling you guys fans or whatever. I always call you just subscribers, but thank you for being a watcher of the show. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, and happy birthday. Sincerely, I hope you have a great one. What's up with all these birthdays in fucking October, though? You know?
Jason Bacon also coming in says, did you guys see Oddity yet? I hear it's scary as fuck, unsettling so, and I hear VHS Beyond may be the best one yet. Both are on Shudder right now. We just did a review for VHS Beyond, so
yeah, we
really
reviewed
good.
it early in the show. Enjoyed it. I wouldn't put it in the top 3, but I would say it's really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah,
and I haven't seen Oddity yet, but do plan to, because that was one that, like, again, those movies confuse me so much. They come to like several theaters. People really enjoy them, and it's like, dude, you could have had the next Smile on your hands. You could have had the next Barbarian on your hands. If people enjoy it this much, why didn't you fucking sell it? But I do plan on watching it.
Well, yeah, and I got to be fair with you, Jason. I only signed up for the free trial for Shudder for the VHS, and I'm gonna cancel it. So maybe Oddity, maybe I'll check that out too before I cancel it. But I had a bad experience with AMC Plus like last year, and like we signed up for a free
he
trial.
had to pay for it.
Yeah, that sucked too. You know, I was like, oh, we got to whore ourselves out more on the internet to make up for that. But no, what it was is that I signed up. April and I signed up for AMC Plus last year, and then I forgot about the free trial, whatever, and it was normal as far as pricing. And then they were like trying to hit us with like $100 fucking bill for like I guess they like bill you for like a year or something. And it was like a fucking headache to get out of that.
Did you get out of it?
No, we paid it and then we got out of it.
Fuck.
Well, I had to because there was no alternative to it. But yeah, it's cool. Good suggestion then.
Yeah,
and we're back
to
to
yearly
live.
package. You got to do the monthly one.
Well, I know, but I don't know. It may auto did it. I don't know.
But yeah, hey, happy early birthday. All the Libras. I'm a Libra too. That means I fuck.
Michael says, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Pisces. That means I'm a dirty fish that swims in the sea.
It's like, no, I party. We can't all party. My name is Rob, and I like to party.
Wild Willie says, a violent nature is on there also.
No, Shudder's great, man. If you like horror movies and shit like that, they got a good catalog of stuff in there for sure.
Yeah. I remember when they first started out, what Shudder did, and we were like, there was no way, but we were gonna hopefully get sponsored by. They're like, no, fuck you. No,
they sponsored a couple of our videos back.
Well, they did, but I thought they were gonna be like, here's a contract for like a couple years. I'm like, oh, okay, that's not.
Yeah,
they're like, that's a poor investment. That's what my father said when he saw me in the waiting room. He was like, oh, that's.
Have you guys tried Lunchly? By the way, I hear it's more nutritious for kids.
What's Lunchly?
It's a fucking grift.
I know it's weird. You mentioned that because I did see something about Lunchly. Is it like a new like?
No, it's the Paul brothers and Mr. Beast came out and they're selling more shit to kids because they're degenerate pieces of shit and promising that's more nutritious when it's not. One of those things.
Yeah, when they're not like on Reddit and talking.
Yeah, imagine being a millionaire and selling trash to kids. It's crazy.
Well,
but
do we have another video to go to? Or?
We do. Here's Wonderwall.
Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Here's Wonderwall. All right. This one is the one Adrian was talking about. It's an Instagram reel, so it'll be a shorter one. Oh, God. I could tell, dude, from just the look of it. It's
okay. Well, here, time out. Before you do anything, I'm going to go drain me Pisces penis.
Yeah. I wish I could watch that. That's a fucking horror video right there. All I have in my head is that creepy music. I'm going to have a panic attack and die on air. Ha ha ha! I wanted to keep that gag going, but to be honest, it's really cold on my teeth. And it doesn't feel good. So it's going to be okay. But, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like if I were a millionaire from doing YouTube, I don't know. I just feel like selling trash food to fucking kids is like the last thing I would do with my money. I feel like there's so many other ways. Maybe start a crypto scam. Oh, fuck, they do that already too. There's just no ideas left. You know, there's no ideas left for any of us. Jeez. Julian said, wish I could watch that. That's a scary YouTube short. Did it really happen? Action says shaving the side. What does that mean? Shaving the side of what? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh. Isn't that crazy though? Like, you see all these YouTube channels and they're like literally dedicated to children. And they're like, hurry up and click like, because the first person who clicks like is going to be my new best friend. 3, 2, 1, click like. And it's like, this is literally like, you guys are fucking mind fucking children. It's wild. It's wild. It's crazy. What's up, Brian? How's it going, buddy? How's it going? How are you? How's the family? How's your life? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. It's nighttime here. It's dark. You guys see my candy bowl over there in the back? I'm really proud of it. I like it. Got it at Target. It's real nice. It's real nice. Right when I said that, Michael Parr was like, I see your candy bucket, Mike. Yeah, dude. Check this out, though. Watch this, guys. Watch. Did you see that take place?
Dude, I did. I was like, that's
pretty embarrassed.
He's doing his bedroom dance. That's just for me in front of everyone else.
My wife gets home from early from work, and I'm just in the living room dancing naked, doing that. Like, this is my mating ritual.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, I don't know how you can go wrong with it. I mean, I was aroused.
I felt good, honestly. I feel good. So if anyone wants to come over and watch me do that and then have sex, I'll be here. All right.
By the way, what do you guys think? Do you guys like I turned the overhead light up. Does the lighting look better with that off? Because I felt like the last few streams I do too. I feel like the overhead lights kind of washed me out a little bit and made me look like I have like cirrhosis of the liver. I know I do, but just a little bit early.
How do I make sure that this is at the start?
Adrian says, no, Jay, get a better camera. Well, then fuck you, Adrian. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
I'll just refresh it. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Nope, I'm not, because I don't like that image at all.
I don't know how to make it big.
Get me Franzia boxed wine. No, I love you, Adrian. I'm kidding.
That's when you get your water bill.
Dude, right, no shit. We got where we moved, it was like our water bill was like
I think you muted your mic.
I did. So we had just moved in, so our water bill was a little bit delayed, and it's kind of tied up with the rent. So we got our water bill, and it wasn't terrible. I mean, it was like $80 or something like that, but that's a lot of money for like water. I'm like, I gotta stop pooping so much.
Dude, we got one the other day. Do you know what it was? Fucking for 2 months. It was $835.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. I called. I was like, what happened? They're like, well, it's for 2 months. And I was like, that's $400 something a month. And they're like, maybe you have a leak. And I was like, well, tell me. Where is it? So I can find it.
Mike's a humanist. He's out there like filling like little kiddie pools up all across the neighborhood. He don't give a fuck.
I was like, I wasn't outside for 8 hours a day washing my butthole. Like, where did it come from? They're like, did you get a pool? And I was like, no.
Matt Luga says water bill. Yeah, it's crazy. Water bills are crazy.
Fucking nuts. All right, here we go. It's like Evan Peters.
Oh man, fuck this shit, dude.
That's not your reaction. Unless you're stoned.
Yeah, there's no way.
Out of your mind.
Like, unless you think like you're like dreaming and you're staring at it for a minute, you're like, that's not real. This guy's got high praise. Oh shit, son. He's got some higher praise. This guy makes scary reels that put multi-million-dollar movie companies to shame. So far, pretty good.
Motherfucker has his ironing board set up next to his dorm bed.
Oh, she's gonna be in the bed, ready to pop that pussy. What? Oh, don't you dare come into the fucking camera frame.
Why are you looking at the window?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Jesus, Lord. And he comes down. God, yeah. I believe in the Lord.
To be fair, it's easy to poop on that, but isn't that like every fucking horror short? But he just did it as an Instagram.
No, but dude,
reel.
I
cut through
hate
the
that
fat.
shit, dude. Yeah, but the thing about those, like when there's when they've got like the chick in the white like nighty dress, and they're like, obviously there's something about that, like shit. If she herky jerky like like that, it would even worse. But that was bad. But hey, I gotta be honest, like for an Instagram. How did you get my ringtone? No, but as far as an Instagram, there I was all alone, not knowing what I was going to do from 1 minute to the next. I had just been called a prostitute on the internet. Was I ashamed? No. But I like that it taps into that particular video. I know it was like short and sweet and it was in the daytime, but it does tap into that night terror. Have you guys ever like laid down for a nap and like you thought you're trying to get like maybe a 20-minute power nap in or something like that, and then you've had like a weird fucked up like semi-conscious like dreamscape where you're kind of sleeping but you're not, and then you see shit? That's what it made me feel like he just laid down for a nap after school or like after work, and then he like saw fucked up shit. Like
I've had night terrors, but not when I'm lucid. Like they're in my dreams, and I wake up screaming and like freaking the fuck out, and like Katie has to like grab me and calm me down. But it's only happened like twice. What's weird about night terrors is when you have them, you're not okay for like the whole next day. You just feel off.
That's true.
You know, like something really happened to you. It's crazy. Probably got abducted by aliens, had your butt fucked. This one is from Brent.
I knew I smelled mayonnaise. Hold on, before we get into that, Jason Bacon says Bacon. I guess he's like, the Penguin Show on Max any good? Yes, awesome, absolutely. You got to watch it, dude. Really good, amazing. Yeah,
check that shit out.
Also, Corso Traven says, Loomis, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Can Michael assist in the defense?
Wait, you answer that. I'm going to be right back.
No, because Star Wars is fictional. It takes place in a galaxy far, far away. Wookiees are not real. Michael is a real serial killer, psychopath. So no, he could not assist in the droid attack on the Wookiees. And even if he could assist in the droid attack on the Wookiees, what would he do? Show his butthole? He won't do anything. He'll just stand there, stare at a goddamn wall on Kashyyyk, stare at a tree. He's dumb. It's like trying to direct Helen Keller. Lots of work, usually no result. So I don't want to hear that question again, Corso. Thank you. Yes?
What happened? Ryan West said the sound quality is shit tonight. Hey, I thought it was fine. I thought we fixed it.
Hey, dude, listen, we've been trying. I don't know, man. Like we've gotten. I feel like generally it's gotten better, but I think someone mentioned earlier it could be the storms fucking with it. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, man. What's
yeah? Why don't you get off that MetroNet? You metrosexual, get off that.
Again, I had to switch my mic to the table mic, so sometimes there's a little bounce and shit like that. So I apologize. Wild said it's good now, so hopefully that's good shit. Okay. Is there another super chat?
No, is there? I don't know. I don't think so.
We gotta pay the pimp.
Yeah, the pimp is like fucking crazy this month. This guy's like, he's like, hey, my trap better be full when I come back around with my fucking goddamn Cadillac. You motherfuckers out in the corner, you better be bringing me my shit. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, we're good.
Okay, sweet. Okay,
Oh,
let's.
hold on. No. I
just gotta click that one off.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still new. I'm still new at this. Okay.
Hopefully Ryan won't be upset anymore at this one. Okay, this is from Clap. This is from Brent Buckner.
Sucks. Is that a Focus? I can't. I don't do cars. I don't know. It looks like one.
I don't know. I don't know either. It's a Honda.
Hard working man is flip flops.
He's like Aaron Paul.
He kind of does, yeah. He looks like he watches every UFC fight.
Clap to turn off lights. That's a dead giveaway.
Money is in the envelope. Just take it and don't do anything. Just leave. Keep lights on at night. Smiley face. Stupid.
Oh, that's a great Airbnb.
That looks nice. Nice kitchen.
Adrian said this dude is out of shape.
Yeah, I like how you had to do like a fucking showmanship.
Woo! That's what I would do, dude. I would do that, but I would try to make my nuts clap. Like, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, dude.
I like this guy. I would hang out with him.
I remember back in the day doing clap on was like a new thing. Clap on, hey, clap off.
It's time to throw away that Mountain Dew voltage button. All right, that's all backwash at this point.
God damn, dude, that was 170 calories. Holy shit, that's a lot.
You eating somebody else's leftovers? That's fucking gross.
That is nasty, and he didn't even warm it up. Like that shit's cold too. That's hot. I bet this is gay porn as fuck. I love it. Turn off the lights. Put your hand in your drawers. Let's do it.
We got the clap.
Yep, I knew it. It's a BDSM gay porn. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Huh?
That's the food poisoning you just got from those leftovers. Yeah, what if Diddy pops out?
Clap on. Yeah, that'd be bad. He just throws like a baby oil at you, like it's his batarang. A crock pot. What's in it? Dude, I'm not. You know how I know.
God said Diddy on, Diddy off.
You know how I know I'm old, dude? Like I was actually looking at like the furniture. I'm like, that's a pretty good couch. I wonder what he paid for it. They have that rent it center. He's got a nice block the back haircut. I like that. Block the back.
Dude, he kind of looks like Eminem today.
Yeah.
Like the black dyed beard.
Kind of, yeah.
Here it comes. It's your water bill.
It's Netflix reminding are you still watching?
I bet when it claps next time, it's closer. Party City Wig, what the fuck?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I went out for a second.
It stings. That's too Dr. Seuss for me, dude. Forget into it.
Suck my white ass ball. I'm out of here.
It doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. I just kick it in the face. Oh, Ryan's an hour behind. No worries, brother.
Damn.
I think it's eating his blood.
The First time candy painful. Poopy.
Did it poop? Yeah.
Poopy.
It just had a vomit of shit.
Dookie.
All right, so like I'm not pooping on anyone's quality because like we still could not have made something that scary, but like I do feel like horror shorts are all kind of relying on the Pony Smasher lights out thing. It's always the same gimmick, right? It's always like, oh, it gets dark, it's closer and closer. Like they did that with Lights Out, and I feel like it feels like 70% of horror shorts are like the exact same gimmick, you know?
Yeah. I mean, some are good. I mean, some are really inventive and interesting. But yeah, I get that there was a formula laid out a while ago by Pony Smasher that a lot of people do try to emulate. But nonetheless, you got to give props to these kind of creators that like have a very limited budget and they do that. So,
100%.
Cool.
Like we couldn't do it.
We got coming in here from Matt Roberts. Says, I watched Pumpkinhead after last stream, loved it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We need one for the army of the pumpkin heads. Not the smashing pumpkins, the pumpkin heads.
Perfect October viewing, man. Pumpkinhead
really
is
is.
Perfect October viewing. That's an absolute beast of a movie to watch right now.
One of my faves of all times for show. And Adrian says, y'all totally could make that. It would just be Loomis trying to go to bed and Michael learning that they have a clap on, clap off fucking light.
Brent took a bunch of time and sent me a bunch, so I want to do one more of Brent's real quick here, because he said last time we watched like the least scariest of the ones that he sent. So I want to let's see what Bloody Mary Room 318 has for us.
Don't like that.
Do not stir fucking my wife, maybe her best friend tonight.
When you said that, I thought that was in the video. I was like, damn, they got an audio over it.
Yeah, they got a white wrapper on this bitch.
Bloody Mary. Bloody
Come on, 5 times.
Mary.
Spit it out.
I thought you had to close the door and be in complete darkness, though.
No, you have to wear protection.
You have to wear like 90s.
A
You have to wear
weapon.
like. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Bloody Mary.
Did it fart? Blow out your candle?
Hello? The check is in the mail.
How to get rid of that Chinese food I ate? Oh, it's a La Quinta. Adrian said she should say Bloody Mary.
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Do they have a hotel pool?
Bloody Mary. Bloody.
Oh! You're gonna burn the whole fucking hotel down, lady.
Thank God it's a Best Western.
A half decent shower. My Yelp review is gonna be shit.
Yep.
You wanted the thunder, well now you got it, lady.
Oh shit, that's cool. What made you want to do that anyway? Like,
Right.
You're like hanging out alone in your hotel room, and you're like, I'm just going to do a Bloody Mary thing for show. I would do it if I was like completely wasted. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm kind of lonely. Like maybe she
You're
could
just
come
drunk.
Up.
You're drunk in the bathroom of the Best Western.
I needed someone to talk to.
Alright.
Bloody Mary, if you could come out here and talk to me, Candyman, whatever. Like,
Hey, maybe she'll be hot.
I doubt it.
Desperate times. Oh, Papa!
Don't lie. Don't lie.
God damn, the key bang.
It's a turn the fucking. It's on the top.
Goddamn hotels. They're all different.
Oh, yeah, you turned it back the other way. Oh my god. Obviously, they're dumb. Come to me,
That's
child.
pretty good.
Hug me.
I like what they're doing. Why are we popping up the ads already? Look at you!
The Baba Yaga. Okay.
You gotta have the payoff, man. Gotta have the payoff.
You know what? You did your best. We appreciate it.
That was Logan
And
Paul
you know
trying
what?
to sell her
Sometimes
some
it gets
pride.
boring at the hotels when you're by yourself. You're like, what can I do?
Bluntschli. It's for everyone.
What can... Actually, it says, come to Butthead.
I've been to the top of the mountain and it is good.
Good stuff.
No, honestly, like that. I mean, really, with the horror shorts, sometimes it comes down to the same thing. Like they have a good lead up, but they can't really afford, obviously, for obvious reasons, to do the payoff. You know, but
well, I'm not
hold on
talking shit on it, but it maybe I am, but it was kind of like, hey, we got to put out a video this month. Let's just have me dress up in like these sheets, and like you go in there and do Bloody Mary with this candle that I got at Dollar General, and we'll make a video out of it.
Yeah, you got to throw in something new, you know, like have a butt plug sticking out of the back of the sheet or something. Like, oh yeah, this ghost is freaky.
Something needs to happen, but hey, it is what it is. It's more inventive than Mike and I'd be like, hey, what would Loomis and Myers do if they were in the bed together in the motel?
Okay, one more from John Kressel, and this is a TikTok, and this one looks fun. It's literally 4 fucking seconds long. All right,
don't again a sex life. I don't need to have it brought up here on the stream, but
the beginning symptoms. They don't know how to spell the beginning symptoms of a demonic possession.
I'd kill that bitch if she came after my dog like that. Fuck you, whore.
I don't like it.
It's like, yeah, I'm sorry that you missed your fucking medication tonight and you're not on your Zoloft, but you dare attack my dog? Fuck you.
Let's see if it works. Look at me.
Huh? Huh?
She looks like she's about to bite me.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't keep doing that.
It's not like that. Oh, she burped in my mouth, dude. She burped right in my fucking mouth.
I heard that shit too, dude.
I deserve that.
She put some Hawk 2 in your lips. Good for her.
I don't want you. Please go. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
No, dude. Look, listen, you know what? Demonic possession, probably a real thing. I don't fucking know. Probably is. If I swear to God, all the sympathy in the world if I ever saw it. But if you come after my dog, bitch, you getting goddamn like Chris Jericho at Lion Tamered. I'll break your fucking legs. Like I don't give a fuck how much of a demon are inside of you. I will climb over you and put you in the fucking like goddamn lion tamer or sharpshooter or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I'd break your legs.
I'm not gonna lie, she only kind of freaked out there for a second. She had that look in her eye like she was about to go take like a quick bite.
Dude, that shit would have gone viral. That would have been like its own Instagram live fucking horror.
That's what we are, prostitutes. Let's just bleed for it.
I mean,
bleed for it.
The Kardashians did it first and better. And we're just trying to get a little comeuppance.
We try to get our piece. Oh, yeah. Shit.
But hey, man, you know what? Regardless of that, I've had a great time. It's been an awesome fucking time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We are approaching our 3-hour mark. Not much time left. So just want to say real quick, you guys that are in the path of the storm that's coming Wednesday evening, I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys get safe if you guys can. Praying for all you guys. Hope you guys are, even the guys surrounding the area. Hope you guys are going to do awesome.
Especially those who have been hit with it already as well. So yeah, stay safe, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate you guys. It's always fun. We'll be back next Tuesday. We're gonna do this every Tuesday night from
every
here
Tuesday
until
night.
We're fucking dead. And we love you guys so much. Cool shit coming. cool Halloween horror shit coming, cool stuff coming to the Patreon tomorrow. I said it was going to be the Salem slot. Tomorrow it's going to be the Return of the Living Dead commentary.
That was a really good one. That actually was really fun because that came on the heels of such a bad tasting shithole commentary. Well, I think the commentary was fine, but just a bad movie in Salem's Lot. So yeah. By the way,
I'm gay.
Yes, dicks are great. And they're part of the function of sex. I will say next Saturday we're going to be at Scarefest. I know this is a little early, but if you guys can make it out, love to see you guys, love to meet you guys, love to hug you guys, grab your junk with consensual situations. But
absolutely, we have a form you can fill out.
See you guys.
And Saturday, we will be doing a YouTube panel at Scarefest as well.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy. By the way, this week you guys aren't gonna see it right away, but Friday Mike and I are meeting up. We're gonna do some more Halloween horror month centric sketches. I mean they're gonna be really fun. I think they're gonna be really some top-notch shit. So I'm
excited, and it's gonna feel like finally pleasing your significant other in bed. And we're finally gonna feel what that feels like together. And we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you all so much. Good night, my friends. Bye. See you at Alabama State Nakataki with Vanderbilt.